just stabbed myself with a pencil.
Right on. How did that go?
My chest is broke. I shit you not, I had taped it with duct tape. I might just go for a set change.
Yeah. Yeah. Where is my Sharpie fine liner?
I'm not solid yet for talking.
I can't believe your dress broke.
I know. When you start a live stream with one dress and then come back with another, that's hilarious. This only happens to me. of it, right?
Moments like these, call for a Lipton iced tea. With
James Kaufman, Woolers Report today. Ladies and gentlemen, today is June 28th, 2021, 11:20 a.m. Central here in the US of A. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world, folks. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not your Schumann resonance you're looking at. This is our electromagnetic field, and it is going off the hook with no space weather evident on ACE whatsoever. Well, not solar weather, definitely space weather being shown. Ladies and gentlemen, this event started about an hour and a half ago, and it's quite intense. Let's take a look at the Schumann resonance.
Feeling
It's
it?
unbelievably off the hook again. It appears that the Schumann started misbehaving way before the electronic field or electromagnetic field went off the hook. We see the Schumann passing through 100 hertz here, and this was 3 hours ago, ladies and gentlemen. We're back into event mode currently. Look at this. This is really where it happened, but they're just not showing it on the charts. We will be able to look at another chart and see exactly what's really happening. Watch. Now we see those earlier spikes. We see that, lack of spiking, and then now we're in heavy event mode, solid spiking up through the 50 or off the charts, probably through the 100 hertz. And ladies and gentlemen, this is solid
What's
spiking.
on my pencil again?
Again, there is no solar weather evident on ACE whatsoever in the form of solar density or solar wind. I'm guessing this force is coming from elsewhere. I'm not guessing, I'm positive. Jumping over to the Russian modeling site for the Schumann, spiked off the charts. It just spiked off the charts again. This is always happening a little bit quicker, sooner than the Italian modeling system. This is a very powerful spike. Their chart went up to 40 hertz, not thinking they'd ever need anything higher. Well, they were dead wrong. This one probably went past 100 hertz. Wow, folks, what is causing these huge spikes in the Schumann resonance and our electromagnetic field
I found it.
if there's no solar weather hitting our atmosphere? There's definitely space weather hitting it. That's what's causing it, folks. Now, I don't know if that's from our central sun, galactic center, universal center. I'm really not positive at this time. I don't think anyone but someone with a Hubble infrared ultraviolet telescope could tell us. God bless you and yours. Please share, please subscribe, and remember, anything is possible now in Bizarro World.
Bear like roar? Yeah. Bear like roar. You may not know how to read your name. Xoiiox. That's so cool. Hey Gigi, how you doing? Bear like roar. Yeah. Bear like light bearers. Bearers of the light. How's your day going? Happy Moon Day. Unless you're in Australia, is it already Tuesday? Zoily ox? Zoily ox? Ox, or I like ox. Yes, I got Delight Spike in me. I just played a video of the Schumann, of somebody saying, giving information on the Schumann, and he's just flipping. Event energies is what it's being called. I like that. Trying not to decapitate anyone. Yes, I feel it's a very good day if I haven't bitten somebody's head off myself. I'm joking. I've never bitten anybody's head off. Well, verbally maybe. Verbally maybe. But hey.
Well, I've bitten someone's head off in Roblox.
In Roblox you do that? Right on.
Once.
Oh, my little gamery. My
Well, I
little...
didn't bite it off. I sliced it off.
Oh, wonderful. My little gamery. Everything just goes to a game in her mind.
Yeah, I saw some, I don't remember what it is, but I saw something that Mom, it reminded me of her something else. It reminded me of a Minecraft pickaxe.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yesterday or the day before, your anchor on your bracelet.
Oh, yeah. I'll show
That's
you.
what it was.
I'll show you.
I was like, that looks like an anchor to me. And she's like, that looks like a Minecraft pickaxe to me. And I was like, my mind doesn't go to that. I don't play.
I don't even know what a Minecraft pickaxe looks like.
Probably not. You could give me 10 pickaxes and I wouldn't be able to choose which one belonged in Minecraft for sure. I am not the most, I'm not a gamer at all. That's why I respect Lily Rose's gamer mind.
Mine.
Okay, please don't.
I'm not
Sweetie.
even touching
Oh,
it.
okay, sorry. I thought you was putting her pickaxe in my camera. That must have looked weird to you guys. Hey, Skywatch. Happy Moon Day. How's your day going? Did I ask what part of the world you're in? Do I know that? I don't feel that I do. If you feel like answering that. Skywatch. Hi, everyone, and hi to our special Genevieve. Thank you. I hope everyone who reads this has an amazing day, afternoon, or evening, or night, wherever it is that you are. I second that emotion. Is that an emotion? I second that statement. Whew. Yeah, so the last vid I shared is the a Schumann type of report. And I'm feeling it. Feeling that energy big time right now. The first two vids I shared, the first one was what? I forget. Oh, the first one is a collaboration by two members of just Tribe Vibe Peoples. Cyber Fairy, I think I'm saying her name right, and Native New Yorker. And then the second video that I shared is Sasquatch Mind Control. I did not give creds to my black and white video last night that I made. I forgot. I didn't add it in, that was the music. And he's a super awesome channel. Using Utah? Oh, roar. That's so cool. Jansu just moved from Utah and she's in New York. So that means now she's like 6 to 8 hours away from me as the crow flies in Eastern time like me. Utah.
In New York, young streets and new dreams are made of. There's nothing you can do.
Oh my.
We're in the New York.
Okay, here we go. Skywatch says, great, thanks. I'm in Utah, USA, and I'm here for this. Love your lives. Thank you. You're the best and always have such amazing souls here. Yeah, we've worked hard to manifest the platform to have that feeling. And I say we because I'm the one that shows up and it's my face and it's my voice, but I don't live stream alone. So I can go off in a video and ramble on and on and on and on and on. Long time, bless you. Right? But when I do a live stream, my intent is to gather for people to be able to find each other and for whatever is said that I flow through. And I've worked really hard to flow through what, you know, I say I've worked really hard. I've gone off and I've gone into ego as well, right? So trying to balance reading out loud what will imprint us for our greater good. So at first when I started live streaming, oh my gosh, Lily, come on, honey. You can sing in the background of me all day long, just not louder than me. I can't compete. Okay, baby girl? Together. Like, chitter, sing, that's fine. You back up. But when I started live streaming, I would just free flow and read everything. Anybody who's watched me, I'm really fast and I can just really assimilate the comments popping up and popping up. So I used to just free flow, and then I realized I was depleting myself of energy by just not focusing on what's for the best. So I've tried to integrate what, you know, what feels the best. That being said, you know, I'm only human-ish too, so, you know, I pop off as well, and I'm not always in my best. You know what I mean. I'm going to show you guys something, whoever's here. This comes from Utah Energy.
Fairy house?
Yeah. Jansu sent us this from Utah. I'm going to move my little dude. The painting in the back is from Brother Rex Owens. And the fairy house itself was not made by Jansu. I would love to give shout out creds. I forgot. I never really have to go into the box to shout out the artist. I'll do that when I get a chance. I'm not the best sometimes at remembering. So Jansu had asked, think of 3 names, like what are your fairy names? And so Annabella,
Ooh, Annabelle, Tinkerbell?
Lucy, and inertia. Inertia is one of my favorite words in the whole wide world. I think the word inertia just slides off the tongue. The meaning of it, just everything is important to me. And then right here's our names, Jen and Lily. It's just utterly amazing. I find myself getting lost in it, and I usually hang out in this one right here. That's my little shack, the inertia one.
My shack is under here in my little fort.
And she's.
I claim that.
You claim that?
Yeah.
Right on.
And around here.
Okay, don't touch it too much because it's. Okay, so let's get back up, sitting down.
I just fell. I was kind of in a squat position, and I just fell back.
She fell from a
Like,
squat
I don't
position
care.
into fart mode. Yes,
Yeah.
that was the sound.
Yes.
I told you could be background. You're doing it. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, we're so grateful. It's something that like we'll treasure forever and ever and a day. I suppose someday I'll have to part with it in my life if Lily Rose ever decides to move away. Or we'll split it. We'll split it in half. Or we'll have a...
You can keep it.
Aw, you're so sweet. We'll figure that out when the time comes. I think we got a couple years to go.
Yeah. I
think
can't
you're
move
only
out
9.
Till I'm 18.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Yeah, that's the legal age.
Oh, sweetie, I love you. You're such a legal eagle. So this morning, oh my God,
What do you want?
I'm on Instagram, and one of the things that I follow is the Thin Blue Line. It's just police, basically. And I don't know, I found them and they're important to me, so I have them on my Instagram. And this morning, one of the posts that they had was a tactical cat. I can't show it because I only have my Instagram on the device that I'm streaming on. So it was a tactical cat, and the cat, like, from 3 different angles was shown with, like, the backpack with the needles and all of, like, just what's important for an EMT person type of thing. So I says, in my comments, I write, like, is this real? Like, is there really such a thing?
And you also asked me, and I said, yeah, it's for people that are allergic to dogs and they're a police officer
Yes.
and they need one.
Her 9-year-old mind says, of course a tactical cat is real. If you're allergic to dogs, what else would you have besides a cat? And I was like,
Hamster?
I know it. Tactical hamsters. The hamsters shall save the
Guinea
world.
pigs.
Yes, Skywatch. That's amazing. Your daughter is the cutest. She's pretty darn cutie. You two are blessed to have each other. Yeah. I think one of the last things I said to Lily Rose was it. We woke up in the middle of the night, so I'm not surprised that the energies and certain things are just like, what? True to roof? Actually, Lily, you didn't fall back to sleep, did you?
What do you mean?
You've been awake since like 4 a.m.
Yep.
Yeah, she's been up, awake, wide awake, like a
Actually,
since 4 a.m.
actually kind of 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, you said you
Because
were.
30
You woke up.
minutes before you got up.
So yeah, I woke
And
up
it
at
was around
3:33ish. But yeah, so the energies are so high that the kid is up. But one of the last things I said to her when I tucked her in was, "I'm so glad to be spending the end of the world with you." Right? I wouldn't have made it this far without her, that's for sure. The crystal and the golden children really are here to anchor us and to just be those little light beings that help us all the time to make it through no matter what, right? When you ain't got nobody that really believes in you, but you got your sidekick that just always looks up and believes no matter what. You can't cry. I'm gonna stop. Boom. Get that energy flowing. Aphrodite. A little bit of pink. Aphrodite, number
I'm
2.
actually not wearing pink today.
I know. Romantic love. She's so pretty. I want to thank you, Skywatch, for coming into my life in the last couple, I think it's only been a week or so, but you've helped me to like just liberate myself of certain things that I had within, just with the videos that I've seen of you. There's a few other people as well in the last week who have just come into my reality, and I say come into my reality, just them having a channel and sharing what they share has helped pivot me into different, just a different frequency, I would say the word would probably be. 13:37 Eastern Time. Excuse me. Aphrodite, romantic love. The Greek goddess of romantic love, Aphrodite, represents a state of ecstatic being that she now invites you to cultivate within. You can experience the world as sensual, expressive, creative being if you allow yourself the freedom to explore what this means to you. And boom, it's funny, not funny. Everything's just synced together now, no matter what. But Paul Butler, in his transmission today, was speaking specifically of Venus and certain things, and just that feeling of this kind of feeling from within, right? Perhaps this is a potent of a new partnering or deepening of the one you already have. Or perhaps it's just time for you to claim this aspect of your nature, which might have lain dormant for a while. Yeah, for a while. Aphrodite invites you to fall in love with your life now and choose to look for the essence and expression of love all around you. By doing so, love will increase tenfold, and you will see evidence of it everywhere. Everywhere you turn. This is your sacred task when Aphrodite chooses to aid and empower you. I'm going to read the alignment message. Your alignment task. Oh, the word task was right there. No, I didn't see that. Maybe I did and I just didn't realize it. Your alignment task is to stay present. Release judgment and see the treasure of what lies in front of you. You might discover something painful is actually a beautiful gift. Indeed, it could be exactly what you need to release your old patterns that no longer serve you. Yeah. Gosh, I forget the channel's name, but yesterday, Tom's video. I'm gonna share it. Tom shared an excerpt of a video of a channel, and just, it's like the guy said from Tom's video, I forget his name, Timothy. If this full moon didn't shake you up, whoa. If you are still getting up today and in the same patterns without like a little bit of a release within and allowing yourself to surrender into something new, whoa. I can't imagine. I can't. And that's why just that shout out earlier, for those who are helping to empower me in my life, it isn't about the one-on-one conversations. It's just about being guided to new channels to like shake things up within in order to be able to pivot a bit more, not stay stagnant. Be careful of the addictive quality of longing, yearning for love, and fixation on desired outcomes. This only creates more energy of unmet desire, and you might find yourself unable to actually discern what's even true. Release expectations and attachments and just see what happens. Remain aware and accountable for your side of things. Make amends if you need to, and trust that all is well. Even your partnership with the universe might need redefining as you let go of your need to have things your way. Boom. Exactly. I don't have the eloquent words, but this is exactly what I was just saying. That even your partnership with the universe may need redefining as you let go of your need to have things your way. Call on Aphrodite to lead you to healthier, more satisfying experiences. Oh, Aphrodite, I need some more satisfying experiences. I do. I am very unsatisfied and not having many experiences. I realized it kind of hit me like boom, like a freight train this weekend of just how I've not even collaborated in the last months. I've just been in like that survival mode. Yeah. So, see what happens. We'll see what happens. Excuse me. Boom. This is a card that came out yesterday as well. 2 and 7 is 8. We are the 28th. And Close Encounters, 10. Start back at 1. I'm going to start with the card number 10 because it did not come out yesterday. To read the words out loud if anything needs to come out that can resonate with anybody. And I love the way that these two flow perfectly into each other. Two different decks, two different authors, two different artists. Actually could be four, right? Because sometimes people collaborate on decks. One is the artist and one is the writer. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, the flow. Close encounters. 10. Start at 1. Vulnerability as a strength. Letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths. Setting healthy boundaries. Letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths. That's so important. I really, we've all been through so much, like in our lifetimes, and the knowing, the being able to bear witness, the title of today's video, being able to bear witness to somebody else's, what they feel is their weakness, but is their biggest strength, right? When we allow ourselves to like just get that stuff out, nothing is braver than that. It's so much harder to be in full truth than anyone could ever imagine, because it doesn't always get you what you need in the moment, right? So sometimes being vulnerable and saying it all gets backlash, but you gotta try again. Hi Alex, bonsoir, comment ça va? Hey beautiful people. This is a time of connection and asks you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social masks or constructs that you use to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into the dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you're not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep... Buffering big time, eh? Sorry, guys. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, love, friendships, and laughter. We are not meant to be alone, yet sometimes we are wounded and we build walls around ourselves so we don't get hurt again. It's time to be honest about yours and step from behind the barrier and engage in all of life. This is a beautiful opportunity to allow your vulnerability to be your strength as you choose to live in integrity without artifice. Even in your work life, this mode of connections allows you to be truly present. Exactly. If you can't be authentic at work and say, you know, then nobody can know, right? When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. Yeah, because one person going into work and saying, I can't do this anymore this way, helps others, because one person standing up at work and saying exactly how things feel and being bold enough makes change for others, or allows others to like make radical change for themselves. And what does that mean? If you walk into work one day and you say, I'm done, I won't be treated this way, all of that, often there will be a ripple effect of other people who just realize like, whoa, I can do this as well for myself. So when one person empowers themselves to step into their true authenticity of what they need and who they are, it could actually save a life. Because not everybody has that strength. And when you see and feel somebody do something that's so radical, it helps others. It always does. Most of the homeless people that I've ever spoken to come from normal lives, normal backgrounds, and it's their jobs that they had that made it that, guess what? I don't believe in the system and I'm not protected there, and I'd rather live a different way than do the grind. It's what's going to keep some people alive sometimes. Right? Not all workplaces are safe. Not all workplaces people are actually being treated properly. When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself when you're being truly and utterly you, empowered by your raw openness and willingness to be seen. Willingness to be seen. Right? Visibility. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There's so much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your heart. And I said I hadn't pulled this card in a while, but reading it, I realized, it might have even been yesterday. This one came up not long ago. '27. Grand Symphony. Inclusivity, being part of the whole, removing bias, seeing the interconnectedness of all, knowing that everything you do has a consequence, unity consciousness, the end of division. As human beings, we have a tendency to see ourselves as separate from others. This perception is the root of the cosmic joke played upon us all. Although our five senses and intellect can help us manage our experiences in the material world, and intuition helps us navigate the invisible, we still struggle with the issue of how identity and how we fit into the whole. You're facing a paradox today. You need to focus on being your unique self, for only you can bring your own special harmony to the symphony of the world. But equally, you need to learn to be selfless and put we before me, seeing yourself as part of the consciousness that unifies
Did you
us
say
all.
me before me?
No, we before me.
I was about to say I was just drinking V8 when you said that.
Of course. You're being invited to step back and see the bigger picture until your individual part on the world stage disappears and blends with the glory of all of life. It's true that who you are and what you do counts in far-reaching ways. Consider this, though. When you listen to the music, it's the whole, not any single note on its own that makes a song come alive. So today ask yourself, can you be part of something bigger? Can you put the principles and needs of the group above your own wants? Can you fully embrace the concept of unity and diversity by celebrating all the notes in the symphony? If so, then you will indeed be wise. Whatever you are dreaming about will be fulfilled beyond your wildest dreams. It's time to do your part and sing in harmony with others. Stay in tune and learn the new harmonies and notes, because such sweetness will arise. Alex, did I tell you, you two are great? No, you never said that, Alex. And I love you both. Thank you. Me loves you too. I was thinking when I saw your comment on the video I just posted not long ago when we were driving, and all I could think of is like, wow, would Romania be ready for us? Roar. That would be the best. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Whoa. And I haven't uploaded it. I don't think I will, but Lily made that video and then she must have pressed on play because for 16 minutes and 49 seconds our like just randomness was filmed.
And we even went in the store with it.
Yeah. So a part of it was like looking up my nose because the phone was lying down. She passed it to me lying down, face up. So part of it is just looking at my nose and my flabby arm turning the steering wheel. I know, because I'm all skinny, but I still got that thing, right? But, when I say that, and then the phone goes into my purse and we go to the store. You hear me messing around with the cashier ladies. And then we had like just the drive. I was like, oh my gosh. It would be like a fully unscripted. This is what me and Lily Rose just happen to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it'll like hit the YouTube archives or like the dumpster bin on my phone, but it was funny. Oh man. So yesterday I think I said I don't get bit by mosquitoes, so of course I woke up this morning with mosquito bites.
Yeah. There was a mosquito in my room last night. That's what part of woke me up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It was literally in my ear. Sound. It was right near my ear.
Thought it was somebody coming in the driveway. Yeah, mosquitoes. Lily's got a good ear when she sleeps. She does. She's one of those people that the cat just scratches somewhere and she can be awake and on it. Here we go. Yesterday was double elephants and today is one elephant. Learn from the past.
Elefante.
2 and 5 is 7. I'm not going to read that. I think it's self-evident. Maybe not, but I'll leave it at that. And spider spirit. Make your dreams real. 5 and 6. 5 and 6 is 11. 1 and 1 is 2. Start at 1, 2,
When you
3.
said 2, they said 2.
Boom. The co-creating,
Wait, didn't you think
the
that
unity
it was a spider
consciousness.
bite? In your room?
Hi, Willow Pillow. Yeah, the elephant. Yesterday, I forget what deck. I think it's this one. But we pulled the double. I say we, but I pulled the double. 2 elephants with their trunks merged. And today the one. I think that's pretty cool. Do you have any elephant sinks, Willow Pillow? And as well, when I showed the Sherry, boom, Sherry's thinking about me. When I showed the fairy house earlier, I picked up and I moved my dude, my elephant. When I say my dude, where's my other dude? Did you go up there? Buddy, I know you're here somewhere. I know you're here somewhere. This one I've had since childhood. It's kind of missing a couple legs because, you know, he's been around. He's been around a long time. This was from like the 70s.
And there's an elephant right next
Probably
to it.
older than I am. Oh,
The
where's
other
my other
elephant.
dude?
Oh God.
I don't.
Isn't he? No, he's not.
All right, baby. Oh my gosh. Yay. Not awesome? Put my little dude there with his broke legs. Broke back elephant. Oh, it's hot in here. It's so humid. So humid. Thank you, Willow Pillow. I love your dress today. If you check the live stream at the very beginning, I actually had a black and white dress on. I wanted to match my video that I shared last night, black and white dress. And I got up to go, whatever it was, I forget. And then as soon as I got off camera, like, I had a duct tape. Because why would I take out a needle and thread if I have duct tape? So I had duct tape my black and white dress. And as soon as I stepped off camera, like, whoop, I have a bathing suit on. It's not a big deal. But I was like, whoa, okay, I'm not meant to have the black and white dress today. Not at all. So that's like been thrown into the bedroom somewhere. We'll figure out some duct tape, or maybe I'll just like, get out the needle and thread. His nose is up. It's good luck. Hi, Mew Mew Coo. How's it going? Mew Mew Coo, do you know Willow Pillow? Oh, I feel like I'm like, wow. Do You guys want to share your channels? Go for it, eh? Nice. You couldn't finish anything today? You've been into a lot of things, Alex. Oh, right on. What time is it from you for you, Mimiku? It's I want to say 11. It's 13:59 Eastern time. Hi, Anita. How's it going?
I swear at the beginning of live stream you turned that down.
I know. I just whatever. How's your day, Anita? It's more humid than hot, to be
Humid.
honest. The sun finally came out. I'm not quite sure.
It's
I
still
say
out.
that, but it's not lasting. It's so strange.
It's still out.
And she had jeans on, and as we were driving back, she's like, "I think I'm gonna change my to shorts as soon as we get home."
No, I said I regret wearing jeans today.
I'm sorry, I did not quote her properly.
I regret.
You just woke up, Anita. It's 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Tuesday morning, right? And it's 1:59 p.m. for you? Right on. Oh, man. Boom. 1,400 hours. Exactly. Yeah, happy Toes Day. Let me know how Monday went, Anita, so I can like figure out how the energies are gonna be in a couple hours. Ah! Oh, I'm joking. Oh my gosh. It's 9 p.m. for Alex in Romania. I was listening to Paul Butler and he was saying how
Butler?
dude, just the heat wave in Washington and such areas, it's like blows my mind, the numbers. Whew. A little bit more pink. A little bit more pink. Watermelon tourmaline. Does anybody actually have this? Oh, I need to find me some watermelon tourmaline. That sounds so cool, eh? I'm not one to actually shop for crystals or actually look for them. They either come to me or I just happen to have them and I never realized till I see the name, but I've never seen this before. I had never heard about it either until I had this book. Could it take me longer to flip to the last page? You never heard of it either? Yeah. I'd have to Google it to see like what it looks like in an image, and just I wonder to what point. It's gotta look almost the same, right? All the other images are spot on, so this one too, but watermelon tourmaline. Seeing perfection in the moment. Basking in the bliss of just being. Natural joy and a peaceful heart. Watermelon tourmaline spirit comes bearing witness, bearing the message that the divine order supports you in experiencing your bliss. You. The conscious universe is here to guide you, so you may feel and experience bliss as it radiates outward. Your outer conditions will soon respond with a reflection of your natural joy and your peaceful heart. So forget the small stuff today and simply be present, feeling your bliss, experiencing that you are where you need to be, filled with joy, enthusiasm, and optimism right now. Yup, problems exist and always will, but Watermelon Tourmaline is here to remind you that they don't have to define your experience in this life, and you are an extremely powerful healer and co-creator. So let joy and peace rise within you in the great healing work of the all. Don't let your ego distract you from the pleasure of knowing that each moment you are here, you have the distinct honor of being able to contribute to the healing of the planet and all of her creatures. conscious universe is giving you a shout out. So bask in your bliss. Life is good and getting better every moment. Boom. Bask. I've been using that word so much. It's just coming up for me over and over. And for myself, I'm like really at 0 point, meaning just no timelines, no true north, and zero, just zero, past zero. And so today I was going to try and make some actions, and every single thing I tried to do just said stop. Stop. Don't go create actions out of lack mentality, and just show up, stream, share a little bit. And it's like, okay. And I segue that with Corey, his video from yesterday. I'm going to share it, where those in a surrender path, especially those of us that are in full faith, whether we have, we don't have the normal life with the income and the being able to hang on in order to resist. We let go a long time ago and have been all in. Just how, it's scary. It's scary as flying fuckballs, man. It really is. There's no words for it when you don't know what's next, when you don't know how you're going to figure, how abundance is going to come. And, blessed be to those who actually have the opportunity to be, safe, to know that you're safe at all times, and that it's something else that you have to overcome. We all have our different stuff, but whoa. Ya Miu Miu Ku, every moment is an opportunity. Yeah. Alex, the way you showed up with all the hearts and watermelons, I thought it was Jansu. I thought it was Jansu coming in.
Watermelon.
Clever advice from a watermelon. Yeah. Hi, Ghost Shadow. Excuse me. How are you doing, happy campers? Roar. I would love to be camping right now. Maybe not. It's kind of hot and humid. We'll see what happens. It was a good video. Oh, wow, Sync, yeah. You're the one person in the whole wide world I shared it with last night, Willow Pillow. I was about halfway, 3/4 through it, and I was like, boom, just go share. I don't know, it just out of nowhere. And I don't know if you looked at the comment section, right? But, I just, there's a couple of comments there because I really needed that. Corey was the first person I ever really found on my journey, and he's the first person that I ever communicated with. We had interaction through texting and email, just enough to help me solidify and be strong enough to just be bold. So he's one of the first channels I ever found when I came on YouTube in December of 2018. And I'd watched some of his vids, we interacted, and on January 17th, 2019, I went all in and started making vids, and I never have looked back a little bit, to be honest, but you know what I mean? So, Corey's vulnerability and the masculine rising of him, who he is and how he speaks, and his pure authenticity, his showing up, especially on days like yesterday when it's like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? And that he took the time to upload that video that's about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes long or so, as a gift. To me, it just proves that interconnectedness of when we shout out and say, like, I can't do this anymore. I need guidance. I need help. We might not get it one-on-one, but there is somebody speaking, and there is somebody sharing somewhere, if you allow yourself to be guided to it. It's beautiful. I'm so proud of him for that vid, because right now the energies are just like, I don't even have the words. It's past chaos. Beautiful people with just positive lives are still choosing realities and making individual choices that are like for the good of self, not for the greater good of the all. And it's shocking. Like, it's shocking. You know, Tom, Juice from the Sky, his video excerpt that he showed that he uploaded yesterday, and just that dude Timothy, when he said, like, I'm looking at the world and it's like, I'm so disappointed. We have the opportunity, especially those of us that have that inner light and just say that we're woke and that we think that we're all of that in a bag of nuts, you know. Can we step into the co-collaborating and, you know, manifesting more different things for the all? It's so important. You as well known Corey for about 2 years too? Then no wonder inside of me I was guided to just like, boom, go and send it to you. Yeah, I saw your comments, and I too have known Corey for about 2 years now. Beautiful. Thanks for writing that, Willow Pillow. It shows how we are just weaved together, how we find each other no matter what. And how when we find each other, the people that helped us to find each other are like, we resonate with the same frequencies, the energies, and the people, right? Hi, Witch Moon. Thank you so much. Oh, Anita, thank you. Anita says, please check your PayPal, G. I can't check it while I'm on this device. Thank you so much. We'll put my PayPal out there. It is paypal.me, capital M-E, / capital L, small I, capital L, small I, G, capital E-N. That doesn't make any sense. Why? Because that's where we're at. 0 point of, let's figure this out, and we can't do it alone. I actually this morning tried to set up a GoFundMe, but every single thing of my device rejected the app. I had to download, delete, and reload, and then when I got in, I cannot sign in. So everything's telling me to just be calm, and at the same time to keep on, just allow and ask. There's a part of me I'm just not sure. Am I supposed to ask somebody else to help set me up things? In the cards in the last week, what I noticed is when I pull cards, it really says to ask for help, but I don't know who to ask. In the last week, I've told truths that I've never really said out loud or written out, and just it wasn't, I'm not believed. So I can be up here on a platform speaking certain ways for 2.5 years, but my credibility of being in truth was slammed back at me. I understand its projections and stuff like that, but it's just made me weary. I don't know who to ask anymore for help. If the one person I trusted in the world to tell my true story, you know, I don't know. So we'll figure it out, but Willow Pillow, Corey, he's much appreciated. Yeah. Yes, Alex, Willow Pillow does have stuff on her channel. If you'd like to share it, Willow, that'd be so awesome. Willow Pillow, yeah, sometimes I post very short videos of the art I sell and share. Yeah, I'm gonna go get what you sell and share because you shared some with me and Rose. So this is an example, my example of Willow Pillow's art. She sent this to us. I think we received it, what, 2 weeks ago maybe? And I keep it at the front window. I think what I should do is keep it in the front while I'm doodling and then bring it with me when I go to bed and keep it in my room. I'm just thinking about that as I say it out loud. So it's beautiful. It's the lines of it are just, they blow me away. So this is an example of Willow Pillow's artwork. I say her artwork. It's a portal. It's a portal, and it's I want to put it in my hair or something and just keep it on me all the time. I'm going to keep it in my lap.
Dad, it's stuck in your hair.
I know, it would get stuck in my hair. Mew Mew Coo, you watched that video? Right on. But I didn't feel I should comment, and I gave a thumbs up. Yeah. Sometimes just, I get it, for sure. It was an intense video as well, so for myself, I needed to comment because it's Corey, and because if he hadn't have put the video up yesterday, I needed that. I needed it. Like, needed it. You know what I mean? So... M-O-O-N, that spells I love y'all. M-O-O-N, that spells The Stand by Stephen King. Hollerin'. I actually have so many Hollerin'. So many The Stand syncs right now. Thanks, Witch Moon, for putting that. M-O-O-N. Only somebody who understands or has read or seen The Stand, right? M-O-O-N, that spells everything. Love you too, Witch Moon. Thank you, Genevieve, for all you do. I love you. Thank you as well, Witch Moon. I was thinking about you a lot this morning. Alex G said, could you put the link here or comment on Genevieve's video, Willow Pillow? Right on. Oh, Anita, thank you. I'm always here if you need to ask for help anytime. Thank you. Yeah, Alex says, Anita, darling, you are the best. Yeah. Yes, thanks for writing that. Witch Moon says, me too, Genevieve. I'm experiencing this, and I'm resisting, though. So I'm stepping back for the day, and we will figure this out. Yes. Yes, stepping back for the day. That's beautiful. Sometimes I feel like Scarlett O'Hara, right? I will think about this tomorrow. But thinking about it too much in the last months has gotten me absolutely nowhere. It's put me into a loop of fight or flight coming in and out of me all the time. And because of the outside stuff, outside, right? Just, I have to allow myself to flow. Yeah. It does open up? I didn't try. It does. I didn't try. I didn't want to break it. Willow Pillow says it opens up and there's a crystal I send with them all. I mean, didn't even try. I didn't want to break it. Thanks for telling me. Oh my God, it opens up. You ready? Look at this, guys. I didn't try. I know. I'm one of those people. I know. LOL. Cap locks, Willow Pillow. I know. I have been treating it like it's the most precious little thing. I didn't pull on it for a second. Whee! I could see the crystal.
Just didn't know you could get it.
I didn't know I could get it. It matches my bathing suit. Wow.
Can I see?
What kind is it called? Do you remember? I'm not good at that. No, you can't touch this. I can't see your hand.
Yes, you... Ooh.
Thanks for telling me. See, I've had it for 2 weeks and it's like a Jack in the Box. Whee! I'm not going to play with it too much. Excuse me. Oh my God, I'm such a freak. It looks like malachite. Really? Let me check that out. Let's do a malachite.
I can Google it.
Go for it. I'm going to look in the book. Malachite. I'm going to read it. Clarity of thought and emotions, the right use of intellect.
How do you spell malachite?
M-A-L-A. Is it malachite or malachite? Malachite. I want to say malachite. Malachite.
M-A...
M-A-L-A.
L-A...
C-H.
C...
It's kite. Oh, shit sounds good though. It's kite. Malachite.
Is that it?
M-A-L-A-C-H-I-T-E. This is so, no wonder this is so powerful for me, Willow Pillow. Clarity of thought and emotions, the right use of intellect,
Ooh.
integrating thoughts and intuition,
That
overthinking.
is, in fact, malachite.
Yeah. Nice. Roar. Overthinking can make you feel like you're starting to lose it. Oh yeah.
There's
Losing
even
it.
these heart-shaped ones.
Awesome. But Malachite Spirit has appeared to let you know there's a difference between unproductive ruminating and taking the time to apply logic that can help you make sense of what you know. And that's where I'm at, is that it's the same thoughts going through. There's no exterior other perspective coming in. So reasoning with clarity means the right use of your intellect as you consider all the evidence you have encountered. This includes evidence produced by opening yourself to messages from the conscious universe through your first sense, intuition. Your reasoning powers are at their peak right now. Good. So let go of any beliefs that would make you doubt Malachite Spirit message, which is to trust that you are smart enough to sort through all the information before you. Wow. I love you, Willow Pillow. Thank you. Samantha. Sam. Yeah, Alex says, I love you, Angie. Just hang in there. Yeah, no matter what. Witchmoon says, I love you, Alex. I may run away and you might see me someday. Witchmoon, when I made the video this morning of, You Spin Me Right Round, whatever that song's called, I was listening to it on the deck, and then Alex was the first who really commented on it, and all I could think of is, like, I would be in Romania with Lily Rose in a heartbeat. Just get the fuck, right? You understand what I say? Thank you. Thanks, Mimiku. West is the best. Yeah, we were heading out west just to go to the store for that vid. Alex says, I'm waiting for you ladies. Oh, man. Alex says, oh, right, Alex. Oh, yeah. It looks like malachite. It is pretty. Hey, Angel Fish. You look beautiful in olive, G. Thank you. Love you, Angel Fish. How's it going? How hot is it today, sweetie? Yeah, Anita says it's a very protective stone. It feels like it so much. That's why when I got it, I went and I opened it near the water, and I specifically hung it first from somewhere that's sacred to me, one of my wishing trees, instead of opening it here, because here is not sacred to me. I'm so grateful to have a place in all of that, but this place is not sacred to me, and that's why I opened it somewhere that had that energy of freedom and trust for myself, and give it the energy of the tree first to welcome it, into my area and this ley line. That was important to me. It was so important for me to do that first. Witchmoon says, that stone keeps coming up to me. I have underestimated this stone. Perhaps I'm overlooking the simple. Thank you. Whoa. That's beautiful, Angie. Yeah. One of the things that I tend to do is I tend to go solo. So meaning I don't wear crystals, and I don't really carry any on me. And to what point that's me in resistance of not allowing for the help that I could just easily have. I don't know, right? And Anita says it's a really powerful, Angie, and my mom wears it in her necklace all the time. I love Ghost Shadow too. I keep saying, and I don't know if you've ever seen in her comment section, Witch Moon, I keep seeing, when I see Ghost Shadow in her hair like mirrors mine so much, and I picture me and her and you. So we have the curly-ish, and then you with your straight hair. How amazing the three of us together, how powerful that would be. It's one of those little happy thoughts that sometimes just keeps me going, is just feeling that. It also protects against all spiritual attacks. Boom. That's why I said earlier I should bring it near my bed when I go to bed. Thank you, Anita. Thank you. Hey, Rod. 11:11, awake and aware. At 2:23, dropping some love in. Love you guys. Hope everyone is well and feeling this energy shift. Yes, feeling it big time, Rod. Huge. Willow, I do the same thing before they leave. They go into the tree and then I send them off. Wow. That's beautiful. Thanks for sharing that. It was so important to me that I do it that way, that makes a lot of sense, that you did the send off and I did the receiving. Thank you. Witch Moon, I've been refusing my crystals as well. Wow, we are stubborn little shits, eh, Witch Moon? I got this on my own. It don't matter if I'm like suffering. I got this on my own. Yeah. Whoa. I'm gonna pack myself with crystals. Ooh. Is this a crystal?
No.
I don't know.
That's glass. Or something like that.
Alex says, God, how fantastic it is to be the only man with these beautiful women. Yeah. I love you, Alex. I love you because you got the balls to comment and to stay and to love us all. Dude, you are so the best. We would all be in Romania with you in a heartbeat. Yeah. And boom, here comes Trippy. Yeah. Dude, how's it going? I was thinking about you this morning. Big time. In the bestest way. I was trying to upload an app and then I had to delete it, and then I was trying to like log in and I was like, oh my God, I need somebody so bad that just can do this shit. I can't even load a fucking app and sign in, Trippy. No joke. So I've been told to like just simmer down, Mama Bear, show up today and we'll see what's meant to be. So I don't know how or if I'm gonna need help, but oh my gosh. Yeah. Witch Moon, I love y'all's gorgeous hair. I love the hair. The hair feels safe, like blanket on skin. Yeah, Witch Moon. That's why I shared the Twilight Zone vid that I made. I don't know if you saw it yet. I can't remember if your comment is there. That's a long vid. 8 minutes, 2 seconds, I think it is. A lot of hair movement. I don't usually share my hair. I'm rhyming. I don't usually share my hair, and it's like, guess what? Fucking enough of saving the hair for like, you know, what all the reasons I've ever been saving, every single thing that I've saved, and it's like full on, fuck this shit, done. Just showing up. And so, yeah, the hair activation, that's what I was going to call the vid. But you either get it that it's that or you don't. And whether you get it or not, you know, you watch and it goes through or it doesn't. Not attached to any outcomes, just sharing because I have the energy to share. 11:11, awake and aware, says my crystals are all over my house and I always carry one in my pocket. Yeah. I know, Angel Fish, I saw that. It's supposed to be 110. You guys stay safe. Witch Moon says, Alex, you are a gift to us women. We love you. And I second that like 144%. Had I not had Alex Gall, Sandor, on my journey, I wouldn't have made it this far of showing up. So what does that mean? Alex taught me love, unconditional love, friendship between masculine and feminine, no matter what. Completely unconditional, with no fucking games and no bullshit. And within the no games and no bullshit, holy shit. You know, I can see myself in 2019 reacting to a comment and him, guess what? Instead of like evacuating and like, oh, Mama Bear's mad, we're gonna leave her alone, boom, coming in and commenting, and we figured our shit out. So meaning, Alex comes from a different language background and he uses a translator. So sometimes my ego was in such a like blah that I couldn't surpass the fact that the translator was there, and I fucking let him have it, you know, because I was mad that, you know, whatever it was. I can't even remember anything of why ever I would have got mad at Alex, except for that ass video that time. I specifically remember that story, eh, Alex? Me, you, and SS. Oh, man. Poor Alex sends a random video with a lot of ass shaking that would have never bothered me any other time in the world, but that day was the wrong time, and him and SS, Gary, they got it good. But guess what? They both showed up to like, what you ragging on us for? This is your issue, Michelle, not ours. And they were both right, and we figured it out, right? Instead of just disappearing, show up. Fuck. Bravery to those who show up. And don't just like, oh. Because the reflection of when we tell our truth doesn't mean that we're wrong or we're right. But usually when we tell the truth, people just evacuate. They leave. They don't want to like deal with somebody who has emotions. They don't want to fucking, you know, have accountability for what they said and then figure out what the thing is. They just disappear, right? I'll ignore all of this and then I'll pop back in a week, 2 weeks, 1 month, whatever, 2 years. And that's the reflection, especially since the beginning of May, that I've had in my life. Only those that really are ready to just completely be authentic and love unconditionally are showing up in my either reality or in my YouTube world. So, you know, if I said something a month and a half, almost 2 months ago, and there's no contact, there's no intimacy, there's no collaborating, there's no communication, right? You can see it's felt, it's known, right? When somebody's giving 144 of themselves, that they're ready to just step up, whether it feels good or not, because it doesn't always feel good. Yeah, Anita says very helpful tools, crystals. I love the way you just popped in there, Trippy, at that time. You're the best. Alex, party in Romania. Oh, yeah, dude. Let's just go to Romania and take it over. Rod says, Romania rocks. I want to come see the Pyramid of the Sun so bad. That's cool. Under your right shoulder blade? Trippy, I'm good. I woke up yesterday with a horrible pain under my right shoulder blade. Like right here, you mean? Like the blade is here, so here? Been making me think about a few things. Good. Allow to think and surrender and just... I was watching a vid and like yesterday, I can't remember the name of the channel, but like he said, if this full moon hasn't shook you up and if you weren't really considering like everything that's coming up from within, whoa, like just... And that's just it, Trippy. Pain does not just all of a sudden randomly come from nowhere. It's there to teach us something, and the faster we're ready to listen, the more we help. And the ripple effect of one person actually like listening to what their body is saying is a ripple effect for all. It is. You staying empowered in yourself, taking care of yourself, keeps everybody around you safe. In safer timelines is what I believe. Love watching you guys say hello. It's the best part. 144K, yeah. Yeah, Alex says, I love mad ladies. I'm a very calm man, and that's why it's good to get a little of it out. I think that's enough. Alex says, I think that's enough, Genevieve. I'm blushing. Good. Good. We need to manifest an event of light. So if your cheeks can get red enough, whoa, you're going to light up Romania, Alex. Rawr, we're going to light you up. Anita, I felt that when you came in, Trippy. He's powerful, eh? Alex says, I have never even heard of the Sun Pyramid. Maybe you should find it. Go find it, Alex. That will be your adventure. Mew Mew, I'm sorry I gotta go now, Genevieve. Thank you for chatting. Take care, everyone. You're with us even if you go. Mew Mew Coo, thanks for being here today. Really appreciate it. I love you. Richmond says the dragonflies are listening outside with Theodore. Aww. On my back. Trippy says, on my back. I thought it might have to do with what I call dream walking. It's the same reason I wake up all the time and I don't know who, what, or where I am. Yeah. That makes sense. I've come out of dream time with bruises, scratches, and certain things, Trippy. For real. Angelfish says, this full moon showed me how much shadow is still left to hang dry in the dark. Yeah, Anita says, oh, Trippy, you might be doing negative astro travel. One of the things that if ever anybody wants to shoot anything out, but the night that I dreamed that I broke somebody's arm, I woke up with my hand in pain, right? I kept the brace on for 2 days. I just took it off last night, and I let myself sleep with it, without it. But in my dream state, it's the second time this has happened to me. The first time was in August last year. That's why I actually went and bought the brace, because I couldn't even move. It was so bad. But I'm wondering if it wasn't a warning to not just of the dream time of what I'm actually trusting, and that there's no reason to trust that at all. I have no validation at all. So I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there, but you was doing that about a month ago. Not fun. Yeah, Anita. Yeah. I don't know. Good question. This may sound weird, Trippy, but could it be like that stabbed in the back feeling as well? Where is there things that in your reality could be going on behind your back? Or in the dream time that something's amiss. I don't know why. I just have that stabbed in the back, you know, that thing. I don't know. I don't know. How's your guys' hunger these days? I'm still at that thing where it's like I'm really hungry, but I just don't know what I crave. So if anybody has any foods that they're having these days that is just feeling good, please just share. Sometimes it's the littlest things, like last year when we just kind of brought up tomato sandwiches and mayonnaise, and then how it just was a soothing thing to have. A lot of me, like, I've been a chef since ever in a day. So there is a lot of the what I already know, and that it's like the programming of what I know versus the new things and ideas and flavors that come into my life that I never even considered to eat, or that I haven't thought of to eat, or that I just need the reminder of, like, duh, like this, right? I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there because I know I'm not the only one that has that feeling as well. We've talked about this before, where it's just we are hungry. It's not that we're even meant to be fasting, but just what to eat, right? Things don't always taste the same. Things aren't even always available fresh for us, even if it's, summer already. So just putting it out there. Yeah, Anita, I'm seriously considering it. I think that, yeah, I'm definitely. You can sleep with the malachite under your pillow. Yeah. Witch Moon, I second, like, oh yeah. Thanks to all of you who talk. Thanks to all of you who talk about your stuff. Yes, thank you as well, Witch Moon, and anyone else. And thank you to those who are not the talkers, because we cannot all be, but are the full supporters in the back. So meaning there's the knowing of what our part to play is, and the elevators who stick with us no matter what we say, how hard it is to bear witness, to listen, to completely listen for real, and then to allow to, exchange an energy with us. As easy as this might all look to anyone who would never even grab the camera and consider to do a video because they can't, but they think it's so easy for everybody else. When you strip yourself raw, vulnerable, and then, 50 people watch your vid and nobody puts a feedback into you, it's so hard. Why? Because we're not doing this to help ourselves, because although it does help ourselves, it's because we know that if we say something out loud, someone else needs it. But when there's zero, it's not about having recognition, it's about having the witness. So it's fucking humiliating inside when the ego and your mind starts to think that you just opened yourself raw. Anybody in the world could be watching it, but not everybody even cares to put even a thumbs up. Some people will actually put a thumbs down and then not comment. So those elevators, such as Anita and Alex, and people that don't necessarily make the vids, but are there in order to comment and sustain that we trust ourselves to continue. Because half of the truths that we say out loud is stuff that have made it that we don't have the same reality. We don't have the life that we had. You can't say things out loud from your ancestral DNA and certain things, and then, you're not sitting there shitting and giggling with your family anymore. It's not the same. Basically, most of the people who have been raw and vulnerable and completely authentic as much as we can for the last years, we don't have a reality left the way that other people do. Not at all. It's just not possible, right? Frequency doesn't lie, and you can't be, unless people are willing to bear witness and actually listen to the things of who you are, then you can't even communicate the fluff anymore. Nothing that is not can be sustained. So everything's just gone, missing. There's no more timelines of certain things, and it's really hard. It really is. I would never. I make more vids when it's hard to make vids. Why? So that if I can ripple effect to help anybody, because it's so freaking hard. Boom, Anita, I'm eating white sweet potato, Brussels sprouts, and squash. They are my cravings, and I need artichoke. I'm not an artichoke girl. It's not something we always even have in our reality. But I love the way that you wrote the Brussels sprouts. I actually bought Brussels sprouts the other day. They're really big. I've never seen such big ones for real. So I'm hoping that they're big because they'll have flavor, not because they're going to be really bitter.
Yeah, usually you cut them anyway.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna get those ready later, Anita. And thanks for writing that out. The squash. That could maybe Lily Rose doesn't enjoy squash, but that could be good for me. Yeah, Witchmoon says those tomato sandwiches. I ate them for a month last summer. Yeah. I just bought heirloom tomatoes. They're so beautiful. I don't have bread, but I might make a wrap. We'll see. Right now, I'm just cutting them up and eating them with salt and pepper. Too hot to eat. Yeah, angelfish is not a good time to cook, and it's not even easy to eat. So berry sherbets for dinner here. Yep. Personally, I've been having just a flat naan bread with bot hummus. I'm not usually crazy about the bot hummus, but I just don't have the... I just don't feel like making it. So my go-to in the last 48, could be even 3 days, I'm not sure, has been hummus,
Naan bread?
the naan bread, olives, cantaloupe, and tomatoes, and cheese.
I was about to say and cheese.
And cheese. Witchmoon, boom. I'm craving sharp cheese a lot. Yeah. Lily Rose as well. She's been eating the cheese. Like she's cutting her own self up some, or she's like grating some into her food.
Yeah, I don't really know how to cut cheese.
Yeah, the cheese is very appealing to me still right now. I could go for some like authentic feta, like some really just like rawr, authentic feta right now too. Willow Pillow, I'm hungry but nothing feels appealing. Yeah, sweetie. That's why it's like throwing out some stuff out there, just saying it, because it could be just that random thing, because we don't need to have like a variety of things. We need to have something that feels good. So, I mean, there are times in the last 10, 15 years where I could go for weeks just eating, give you some examples, just asparagus and cherries. For as long as they're available, just eating asparagus and cherries almost, and hardly anything else. Just certain cravings of things like that. So my body's just wanting the one or two things, and then full circle that with some coffee, because it's a food group, and water. You know, all is well. My body feels good and it's enough. So sometimes that's just me saying out loud the words, the couple individual choices of food that'll be like, oh, I haven't thought of that. Oh, wow, that would be so good, right? Personally, my Brussels sprouts, I steam or boil. Then I cut them up and I fry them up with butter.
Everything's better with butter.
Everything's better with butter. Butter, maple syrup, salt and pepper, and red hot.
That's how you tell we're Canadian. We add maple syrup to our broccoli and
Yeah.
What's it called?
I add maple syrup in a lot of places that.
Yeah.
I love
bought
maple
this-
syrup with meat when I do, which I'm not craving at all these days, but yeah, I showed it yesterday. Be careful not to drop it, okay? Don't put it on the ground so it doesn't get the cat hair.
It's as big as my face.
1 liter of maple syrup, babies.
Oh. Frizzed maple syrup.
Yeah. Oh, and one other thing that's really simple.
That matches my shirt.
Yeah. That that feels good to eat is just like nachos. Store-bought, like a bag of nachos. Oh my gosh. And sour cream and salsa. But I have a dilemma where I can't open the salsa jar. My wrist just is not handling the pressure of the salsa jar. So I'm either going to go outside on the corner and ask, hey, can somebody open my salsa jar? Or I'll go downstairs and ask Amy later.
Please ask Amy. Please.
Yeah. So I think asking Amy is probably the better idea. But hey.
Yeah.
Ooh, cottage cheese polenta. Dude, I have cottage cheese. I actually bought it the other day, but I forgot about it. Thank you, Alex. See, it's just little things of, I actually thought to bought the cottage cheese. Thought to bought. Ooh, Tom the bot. But I forgot to eat it. Thanks, Alex. Alex says, Google says the Sun Pyramid is in Mexico. I would have heard about it. It's my fault. We only have Finks. I don't know. That.
Coco.
Which moon? On those dreams talking though. Having some stuff, but not sure yet. But I will talk about it when I know, sis. Okay? Yeah. I like the way you say that. I'll talk about it when I know, sis. Ignited Beats Anita says, me too, Willow Pillow. Hungry, just not sure. A lot of the time I just don't know what I want to eat. Yeah, Willow Pillow. I love the coffee, but it's like my stomach is telling me no now. Ugh. Yeah. Meeps had talked about that. It's been a few months. I don't know if he is, whatever, but he said he woke up one day and boom, coffee, no. Lemon tea was his go-to. And like he said, he only was taking random coffee if he went to somebody else's house and that's only what they had. But he woke up one day and just done. And so I'm not sure if he's full circled back and he's drinking some again and if it's back of his routine, because sometimes we, in and out. We don't necessarily eliminate forever. We just don't eliminate for a certain amount of time. But I as well last week and even this week, a lot of me feels like, a lot of me is keeping my coffee. I'm not making any more at home, so I've really cut down. I'm only having a certain amount. Even if I'm getting a certain size, I'm not always finishing it all. And honestly, it's for the interaction. If I don't have like some sort of just like contact, I'm gonna go batshit. You know what I mean? I haven't had a sustained conversation with an adult for real, that's just pure vibes in so long that I need a connection. And as well, it's my ley lines. I just kind of just go for it, and I need an interaction. And so, just I need it. The people at the coffee shop, they don't make me realize, but they're my only friends. They don't know me. They don't even know my name. But believe me, I can pull up for a coffee, not even say a word, and they know if I'm not feeling good. And they're right away saying, like, are you okay? You're not your chipper self, just by seeing my face. So you can have people in your life your whole life, and they have no clue if you're fucking crying inside. And so my beautiful strangers at the coffee shop, they care. They're not sitting there and want to be my best friends, and we're not like hanging out, but they care. It's the little things, right?
It says on my iPod that it's May 4th,
May the 4th be with you.
2019, Sunday.
Boom.
2000.
I actually remember that day of 2019 because it's James True's birthday. May the 4th be with you. I remember being on the live stream 2 years ago. Whoa, wait. Trippy. I don't do it knowingly. The dream stuff, I've been doing some looking into it. Apparently some people go there knowingly and can remember, and some are not allowed and are obligated due to a contract we made before. Yeah. I've been really trying to just cut. At this point, Trippy, I am goddamn fucking sick of thinking I got a contract or any contracts out there, because ain't nobody showing up, and it's not funny anymore, right? It's not funny anymore at all.
Wanna angle her?
Yep. Well, here, I'll stand and block. Just come in. I need you to do something for me. I was just talking about it.
Yeah. So,
I can't open the salsa jar.
that I can do.
You look beautiful. Yeah. Did you need something from me? Because I asked you. I don't want to know you anything from you. Just came for a random. Sure? Yeah. Okay. It's Hardy. It's not just me. Oh, it's Janet? Okay. Thank you. My beautiful daughter, who doesn't have to be on YouTube today, or much ever, but that's her choice. Even Lily, eh? she does. She comes on because she
Yeah, it's
wants
different
to.
for me, so I used it as a, and you're not having
Hey, that way. I see you down there. I'm just trying to catch up with the comments.
it. And I got it last week. Well, not even. Thursday.
Yeah, Anita. I'm a listener, not a talker a lot of the time. Yeah. And it's needed, Anita, because it's just the yin and the yang, right? The balance.
I'll see able to.
Anita says, I can't eat wheat, so my diet gets difficult. That's funny. The title is Bear Witness, and I even put the wheat today. I can't imagine living, like, just not having that in my life. So I hope it's something that never just kind of does that to me. But body of Christ, right?
I want to tell you a few drawings.
Which mean I like warmed in the sun tomatoes. Dude, I had put my tomatoes in the fridge because it's so hot. I just don't, right? Because I bought 4 and I can only eat so much at the same time. And I put them in the fridge. And then I took one out this morning because I didn't, oh my gosh.
I just crushed my bacon.
Because I didn't want the
last
cold.
one. I was
I wanted the
practicing and I
warmer
was if I was
feeling.
going to do that one and then I didn't.
Ghost Shadow. Spaghetti squash with butter and salt and pepper. It's 4:44 a.m. Anita.
And this was kind of just a practice.
Yeah, the
run.
melon
Both
for
of these
hot
are
weather.
bad and-
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of people do. I'm gonna put the watermelon tourmaline, but a lot of people do watermelon
There's 6 hands.
things, right?
six
Where
fingers in
whatever amount of time, just the
This was another
watermelon.
practice
That's how
one, just
good it is,
practicing my eyes
and
then-
has what it needs for us. Yeah, witch moon, olives and cheese.
And then this
10
one,
minutes
Mom said
behind.
it looked sad. So
Oh
I
wow, Anita, I didn't know that. Cheese gives you dopamine.
And then this one.
Ghost Shadow says, I'm
Another
growing
one
spaghetti squash in my
practicing
garden and I always crave cheese. Yeah.
And this one.
And that's the thing is I crave cheese, but I can't eat like I can if I go to somebody
Then
else's house and
this
they made a
one
pizza with cheese that
I
is
kinda
not
messed up.
real.
This one was
So
really
meaning
good. This
with the
was my
fillers
first
and
attempt.
stuff, I can still eat it, but it won't. It doesn't feel good to me. So I only buy specific cheeses, and that's how much we have, and that's that to make sure like rather eat
Well,
less,
not this
but what
one.
we
This
eat is
just
good than fill myself up with a bunch of stuff just because it's the color of cheese when it's not actually really cheese the same way, right? So my body can process a lot of toxins and a lot of stuff, whatever, but not when it comes to eating cheese. Why would I eat something that, you know?
This one I was practicing my faces up here, and then those are supposed to be lips.
Yep, Anita, I as well. I have to eat what I feel like at the time or I have
Oh, I
nothing.
know why.
Same.
Because it's not in biscuits, but
You okay, honey? Yeah. Is
Okay,
Maddie
this-
down there?
this one's supposed to be a witchcraft girl, a goth girl, also inspired by the Addams Family, and she learns
Yes, Ghost
witchcraft,
Shadow. Butter
and
is a
she
food
has
group.
powers
It
now,
is.
but
It's-
she's also pink.
It's a base and it's a flavor and just
And then
we're all
my pencils
different in
are
what we
all
like and what we enjoy, but yeah. Ghost Shadow says cottage cheese with salted and peppered tomatoes. Yeah, that sounds really good.
Okay, so on my iPod it says it's
Peaches.
May 4th,
Somebody had to say
Sunday.
peaches. Had to be that way. Peaches.
2019.
I really love your peaches. Want to shake your
On my
tree.
calendar.
Alex says cottage cheese, bacon, and fresh vegetables, cucumbers, tomatoes, and peppers. Yum.
Might as well change it.
That way says maybe that's why I don't type much. I don't type. I don't talk much. I don't type.
You can't connect it to the Wi-Fi.
Hmm? What's wrong?
Onto the Wi-Fi.
I didn't want it to be. Did you want it to be?
Doesn't matter. She just wants to fix the time and the date and
I don't want to do all the signing in and all the stuff. And just, I'd rather just say that it works so she has her pictures. right? You like the peaches, Ghost Shadow? Millions and millions of peaches, peaches for me. That way I love myself. Can I ask you for a positive card, says Alex? Yes, Alex. Let's get an Ascended Masters card. See what comes up for Alex and anyone else that resonates with it. Y'all are making me hungry, dudes. I love it.
Oh, how tiny these things were.
I know. Pissy, I'm getting food today. Or it might be.
Really, it's probably just like a little bit smaller.
Oh, me not know how to read this dude, Alex. MANJUSHRI. You're gonna have to Google that because me not know. Soyez à l'écoute. Listen. Alex says, Georgia peaches, we are coming. I'm heading down the Atlanta highway, looking for the Love Shack. We heard that yesterday. Yeah. Oh, Alex, that's such a sync. I never thought I would not have seen Georgia Jenny by now.
Chocolate milk.
Never. If you would have
I
told
did,
me in
but
2019 we'd be in 2021 halfway through the
It's
year, and I
been
still
damaged,
wouldn't
so-
have like.
It's a splash when
I would have never believed you back then. Kind of like Pink, that song. Like, no, I would have probably kicked the shit out of anybody who said that in 2 years we wouldn't be together, we wouldn't have met each other. And then we haven't, so. Let me just see about the dude, because I'm curious about him. Manjushri. I don't know how to say it, though. Offrande de paix, soyez à l'écoute. Soyez à l'écoute. Pour mieux entendre votre guidance divine, il faut faire taire le mental et écouter. Fermez les diverses sources de bruit comme le téléphone et le téléviseur et choisissez un endroit calme à vous détendre. Ne forcez rien. Don't force anything. That's what Witch Moon said about today, and that's what I was getting about today. To just listen, to not force anything. Contentez-vous d'écouter vos pensées, votre respiration et vos battements de cœur. Just be grateful to hear your heartbeat, to listen to your thoughts and your breath. Puis, dans votre tête, posez les questions à vos guides et à vos anges. Écoutez les paroles d'amour et de la vérité qui parviendra de votre cœur, votre esprit et votre corps. Once you're calm, you're listening to your breath and your heart. Start to ask the questions and listen to the answers. Your heart, your spirit, your body, your synchronicities will whisper the answers to you. Écoutez votre propre vérité intérieure. Faites confiance à votre intuition et agissez en conséquence. Listen to your inner guidance, trust your intuition, and act in consequence. Autre signe possible, faites une retraite. Go out, do something different. En ce moment, il faudra que vous parliez moins, écoutez plus. Talk less, listen more. Avouez-vous la nature de vos véritables sentiments? Do you admit to yourself what you really want? Écoutez les messages contenus dans les malaises que vous reconnaissez. Le corps parle toujours à ceux qui écoutent. Boom, trippy, exactly, word for word what we were talking about earlier. Listen to the message your body tells. Your body will tell you. That was the last thing here.
I got to 65.
And this dude is from a Buddhist tradition. I don't know how to pronounce the name. MANJUSHRI. The god of sagesse, wisdom. Tient une épée qui lui permet de trancher dans les épaisseurs des illusions pour que le sang s'immerge Au grand jour. I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh, trippy. It's Amy's old iPod from when she was a kid, and Lily Rose has used it, and the last time it was on like Wi-Fi was in 2019 when we were on vacation. When we explored the East Coast, and so it has all our pictures and stuff, but we never did anything because it didn't work for the longest time. And then I don't know when, I said just plug it in to see, but it works. So I don't want to mess with it too much, and I don't even remember the passwords. As soon as I touched this thing, because this was set it up with her sister, and then all of a sudden I started getting stuff on my phone because of passwords and stuff that are the same. So at this point, like, the most important thing is just that that she doesn't lose the pictures, because they're priceless. She doesn't have any other ones. So I love the fact that it's at the wrong time, because Lily Rose was a week ago. She looked at the time. She realized she wanted an alarm. So she modified. So she didn't ask me, like, can we, like, hook this up and change it? She figured out what time it really was, what the difference was between the time. And then she set her alarm in consequence of what she wanted. So she knows what time it says, what time it really translates to in reality, and then calculated what time her alarm needed to be on. So for us, we don't do like normal educational things, but it's just incredible to me that her first instinct when she realized it wasn't about like, Mom, you need to fix this for me and put it at the right time, like any other child probably would. I'm not saying that in a bad way. If your equipment's not on time, you ask somebody to fix it. But instead of just her assuming like, oh, I'm gonna get Mom to fix it, she figured it all out in her head, how to have what time it actually is, you know, the difference, and then how to set an alarm for the exact time she wants to wake up. So I think that's pretty cool, because, you know, you can go to a store, and if the cash isn't working, cashiers don't even know how much change to give you back, because they just don't, you know, they weren't taught it, or they just don't remember it from when they were taught.
Did I say bad? I meant old.
I think she's brilliant. Which moon? Yeah, the peaches here didn't fare well due to the extreme weather. Yeah.
What is this?
I don't know. I'm busy. I'm on live. What are you talking about? What is it?
I don't know. It's a gooey mystery.
It looks like a jelly.
some sort of candy. I don't know.
Melted or something. Me too. It's fine.
So I don't even bother anymore.
I wouldn't either unless I feel like I have to. Yeah. I'm just gonna do a bit of Renee stuff unless you have other.
No, I don't. Hi, Love Light Shining. Alex says, how do you know when you live in Georgia? When all directions starts with go down Peachtree and then include the phrase when you see the Waffle House. Oh, me love waffles. Me has not had waffles in a long time. Love Light says, watching The Unholy. It's scary. I don't watch those kind of movies anymore. I don't even know what you're referring to. I'm so not in the loop of what's out and what's not. I saw a post the other day on Instagram that says, okay, could we all admit that Michael Keaton was the best Batman? And I was like, yeah. Is there any other one? Knowing that, you know, society went on and made other Batmans, but to me, it's Michael Keaton. That's how old school I am. Which moon? I think it's important to say we need to start memorizing stuff again. Like, for instance, long number sequence.
Well, that's been there for a while. The wine bottle?
That's interesting, Witch Moon. I think for myself, I detach from making sure to memorize or remember things. So meaning I allow myself to forgive like completely, right? That I don't remember stuff. And that allows me to remember better. One of the things that Michelle Lee Canham Free says like a lot when we do streams, and then I like dip back into the past and remember something like boom, is what a good memory I have. So I'm just not attached to what I remember.
Just move your head this way a little bit.
Don't look at my daughter. Brr. Me blocking. You can look at the little one, but not the older one. I love you too.
I swear, he's ready to make a move.
Trippy. Yeah, I thought so too, eh? Time and date are an internal setting for the device. It shouldn't even have to be on the internet to change it, and I understand if you don't want it changed. Yeah, I think that I could probably go in and just change it as well. But I love the way that she just kind of figured it out. I think that it's amazing to me. And these are the life skills that I want for Lily Rose. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. It's, to me, that blew my mind. And it's just like, whoa, of how she is, right? Because I'm right here. All she got to do is ask. And that she just figured it out. Whoa. It's like the way, Trippy, when she starts to play new games, right? She's a gamer. I am not. So the only thing I can do for her is read the words in front of me, because I don't understand a gosh darn thing of anything about gaming. Like, nothing. Like, freaking nothing. So I can read the words to her, but if she doesn't actually have the knowing of what the words mean for a certain game, she has to educate herself, like, to figure it out. So how her mind works and how she actually goes and gets stuff. It's like for the last little while, she's been drawing faces and she's drawing bodies, and she's going to get her own tutorials. And I looked at her, what she was doing, and she's like, why are you looking at me like that? I was like, because I'm 49 and I didn't know that's how you have symmetry on a face. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know. I never, it's not part of my things. Maybe I knew as a child, but I couldn't remember. So, her thinking of where to go and then actually using the tips and tricks that she finds just is like, it's inspiring to me. I forget to, that I don't, when I don't know how to do something, to go get a tutorial and stuff, and just, Alex, I know, eh? You're just getting stumped today. Alex says, not only have I not heard of the Pyramid of the Sun, but now I haven't even heard of the Unholy movie either. Oh my God, love light shining. I'm starting my 1 millionth fast attempt today. 4 hours, still good. Oh, I love you. Are you sure you're meant to fast if it's so hard? If it's your 1 millionth attempt? That's funny. 1,000,001, boom, I hit 5 hours. I'm not a planned faster. I've talked about this before. I just naturally do it. If I'm not hungry, I don't eat. I can't imagine. I can't even plan, nothing of that. Like, I can't imagine just trying to not eat for a certain amount. Of course, because I was trying, I would like snarf everything in sight. I hardly eat at all, and because I would be trying to fast, love light, I would probably be going around door to door, like asking for food. Hello, I'm fasting. Could you help me? I don't want to fast anymore. I'm joking. I don't really do that. I only go door to door for food at Halloween. It's really frowned upon all other times of the year, eh? I don't know why, but...
Huh?
We can't just go to door and say, like, trick or treat and ask for candy any day. We have to wait 1 day a year.
Yeah. And
What?
that would mean every day you would steal my candy. Every day.
I'm really
Instead of
not...
just 1 day a
I'm
year.
really not into the candy so much anymore. So past me, that was a candy thief. If it's in my house and if I can see it, it's mine.
You'll see in November or October.
Yeah. So
You'll regret ever saying that.
whatever. Like I said, I'm not Lily Rose, I haven't even bought. I'm not even buying like getting a chocolate bar a week. Like, you know, the candy is like low, like
You
even
got
the
one
chocolate.
last week.
Oh my God! Shoot me.
2 last week.
No, I didn't. Did I? I don't even want to talk. I bought one and then I gave you like. Just don't even.
Who is it?
If I know, I would have answered, eh? I don't even know what it is. It says it's Belle. I answered it once and there's nobody there. And why would Belle write Belle, not even spelled right? Well, it's spelled right, but not with a capital. And, I don't know. I swear, only reason I'm hanging on to any tech equipment right now is just, look. Yeah, the temperature for today, that way says, should be about 113. I should go get a bucket of ice cream. Oh, fuck, you better hurry and eat it right away because it's going to melt fast, eh? Yeah, love light in Washington. Unusual. Yeah, highly unusual and suspect. Witchman says, I'm eating radishes and cucumbers and buttermilk ranch, homemade from Ghost Shadow's recipe videos. Also good. Yum. Buttermilk ranch sounds so good, eh? Arr. We was talking about ranch the other day, but I never thought to add to buttermilk. You know I'm gonna be making some soon. These are the cards. I don't read the book. I'm leaving the image up. Whatever resonates for you. 24, 2 and 4 is 6. Responsabilité. Responsibility. Me not gonna say nothing. Whatever resonates for you. Only you can know. Love Light said it's been over 100 degrees here in Central Valley, Florida, California. But that's not unusual, but for Washington, it's unreal. Yeah, that way says it's never been 100 degrees in Seattle, Washington, that I know of. Yeah. Not gonna say the words. We're not gonna put that energy here, but we know when we know, eh? Hi, Little Wing 6 was 9. How you doing, sweetie? I love your thumbnail image. It's so cool. The colors, the shadow, the way that it shows up is amazing. Good evening, beautiful friends. Yeah, you're in the UK, right? Little Wing 6 was 9. Good evening for you for sure. Oh, we gonna rent you today while I have my double screens, and I can if ever you want to share one of your videos, sweetie. How's everything going for you? You feel these energies? Everybody's saying hello, hello. Love you guys. Thanks for being here and commenting and just like. Thank you. It's getting late for Michelle to not be here. She was home last night. White Buffalo.
I gotta poop.
Lily Rose says, I gotta poo as I pull out the White Buffalo. I love it. I'm gonna show that image and then I'm gonna show my screenshot. I just changed my screensaver to the elk facing the same way. This is an image from Kiki Kirsten. And this is what I put on my phone. I think it was this morning or last night. I absolutely needed this with the snow. mountain in the background, and this is the white buffalo. So both facing the same way. And like, seriously, could that be more synced? I know the screen is small, but maybe if I go like that. Whoa. Not surprised, eh, Witch Moon, that the white buffalo decides to pop up for us today either, eh? Doing good, little wing? Good.
Can you go play badminton?
Sure, honey. Alex says, hello, beautiful little wings. How are you, my dear friend? I don't always read when you guys say hello to each other, but I'm specifically reading it because we were speaking earlier, just try about Alex being there for so many of us. And just like, that's it. That's how it is. Authenticity just speaks for itself. I mean, if you've shown up, and if you've shown up, you know people. We are all interconnected. Love light shining, the white buffalo. Wow, that's awesome. Feeling that change is coming soon. Yeah. Anita says, hey, I just got back. I had to pop off before. Right on. Thanks for being back, sweetie. He's just going to check because I want to just make sure Michelle's all good. She still hasn't checked her stuff. Oh my God, Guinness has approved 6,500 fucking lire or whatever to my account. Should I press on this, guys? Do you think I really will receive all this money if I press on the link? It's a perfect day to receive all that money, eh? Fuck. How do we get this stuff, eh? How does this even happen? I don't know. I get 0 emails and interactions, and then when I do, it's like, doesn't even make any sense. Yes, the herd is strong, Angie. The herd is strong and has a plan. Listen to the ancestors. They are speaking. Anita says, I messaged Michelle too. She might be asleep, I thought. Yeah, me too. I don't like to use the word worried. But just Nate had been sick the night before and last night, like as they were getting home. So I'm more thinking maybe Nate doesn't feel good. I'm hoping he's okay. Anita says, I don't push on those links. Oh, come on. We gotta try. What if that's my like ship coming in and I missed it? You just got a dodgy one too? Whoa. Anita says she's been quiet lately. Yeah. Well, the last 3 days she was away. 3 or 4, so just not at home, right? So that's normal. But yeah. Okay, let's get the white buffalo going. It's 15:23, 3:23 Eastern Time. White buffalo, abundance and security are flowing into your life. See, Trippy? If I press on that email, I'm not gonna be rich, dude. Oh man, no, I'm not. I'm joking. But yeah, abundance and security are flowing into your life. All things are possible. Balance and harmony prevail. You might be called upon to stand up for others, but you can do this because you have the support of many beings in the spirit realm. Damn, I really wish somebody would be called upon to stand up for me because I can like only fucking handle this shit so fucking much this way. Like seriously, Mama Bear needs sidekicks. It ain't funny anymore. In Native American traditions, there are prophecies about the coming of the white buffalo. There's a legend that the white buffalo calf woman, a mystical being, came to the people a very long time ago when they were out of balance. And she gifted the people with a sacred bundle containing the white buffalo calf pipe to help restore the balance. Upon leaving, the white buffalo calf woman prophesies that she will return at the end of an age. I got shivers everywhere, I swear, watch out. She will return at the end of an age, and she will appear as a white buffalo calf. Me not quite sure about that part. Right? Meaning, there's, yeah, you know what I mean, or you don't. In recent times, white buffalo calves have been born, leading many to believe this is the beginning of a new time. When this card chooses you, it's an honor, for it speaks of a time of miracles and balance in all things. You are a channel for the greater forces in the universe. With their help, all is possible. But without it, things can be a struggle. Surrender to support from the Great Spirit. You do not have to do everything alone. Exactly. Mama Bear cannot do all this alone anymore. Me needs that support. Me needs that. Shapeshift into the white buffalo, and the energy this card brings will multiply tenfold. Imagine that you can feel the power in your muscles and the earth beneath your hooves. Feel the weight of your horns and the warmth of your hide. This calls to the deeper energies of the white buffalo in your life. Love you, Trace B. You've been listening. Rawr, baby girl. Nita says, I actually did a remote Reiki on Michelle last week. She was blown away and it felt good, but I think a lot of emotions might have surfaced. Yeah, sending her love and support. Yes, that makes sense. Plus just the moon energy, the energy's coming in and then not being at home. And I find that one of the things that can be the most, I'm not gonna lie, the words, like a bitch slap from the universe is when you go do something that you really wanted to do, and then it's just like, whoa, this doesn't feel like it did before or like it should, right? So being away from home for 3 days and doing a lot of things out and about is gonna need the rest time. That's a lot of energies. The healer of Michelle and where she goes, what she is, that just she's a natural light passing through. That's a lot. It's a lot of energy. Yeah, I know, Trippy. I'm just joking. That's how they get you. It's only data garbage, clickbait. Once you open it, you'll have a whole list of other sister companies that will start messaging you. But sometimes, Trippy, they're my best friends because they're the only emails I get. So the names and the stuff and the sync, and you know, I'm just trying to be positive. Just joking. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for writing that, Anita. I have to say, I've never seen a heart chakra so open and big. Michelle is so much love. Yeah. I know, eh? We should stop talking about Michelle now. She might be asleep. I know. But that would be beautiful, because if she's sleeping, then I hope she hears that beautiful feeling inside of her sleep, right? Wow, thanks, little wing. Jean, you look brand new today. Wow. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's got to be, right? Brand new. Yeah. Thank you. I don't even want to say I feel stronger today than I have in a long time, because just, you know, I could be on my knees in 2 hours, not even able to breathe with what slams me next, right? Or how I allow for something to slam me next, because it's all in how I, you know, whatever. But I really, you know, I can't lie to the universe. I need the break. I need the miracle. I need the timelines. You know, I do. I really do. Anita, you look beautiful, very beautiful and gooey today. Yes. I look gooey? Ooh, hello. Thank you, Anita. Glowy, I meant. I'd rather be gooey than glowy. Boom! There you are, baby girl. We've been talking about you. Ooh. Michelle says, thank you, Anita. I have no notification. I know, eh? I've been on for 2:17, but the last thing I did was text you and Skype. I'm going live. I want to be there when you wake up, baby girl. I love you. How's everything? Yeah, I'd rather be gooey than glowy. Well, I'll stay glowy, but I want to be gooey too. Actually, I am gooey because it's really hot. Oh, me loves you. He was just wondering if he was feeling okay. Michelle says, I am gooey. Nate just threw up all over me in my bed. It's even in my hair. Yeah. Welcome to the Moms Club, guys. All those people who think, you know, like everything's so easy for us in the background, and Michelle's got to go wash her hair at some point. Yeah, Trippy, all the names for things mess me up. I know things by older name. Yeah. You just naturally do the Reiki too, Trippy. He knows that. Yeah, which means says, Michelle, oh my Michelle, me loves you big time. Which moon? Puke, great. I love you, honey. Yeah. Michelle says he's better. He guzzled a lot of water, so far at least it's mostly water. Aw, me was gonna ask you if you had any special chunks in there, honey. Right? Because I gotta make the best of it. We was gonna ask if you had a special chunk in a curl, you know. We was talking about food ideas earlier, so if you want to just share what Nate had in case you inspire us to eat something. Oh, I love you. I would wash your hair, honey. Thanks you. I love you guys. You make everything so much better. Yeah. Yes, we're definitely sending so much love and healing vibes towards Nate for sure. So let's tell my best throwing up story. So this one time I had a son. His name was Sam, and he was about 2. And my ex-husband at the time, or husband at the time, who's my ex now, he worked nights and middle of the nights. So this one time, at not band camp, but at our house, in the middle of the night, around 1 or 2-ish a.m., Sam projectile vomited all over his bedroom while my ex-husband was gone. Meanwhile, this is me years ago, right? Me is maybe not as strong in my 20s as me is like now. Me has picked up every fucking thing you can imagine from every, or you know, every exit and entrance hole for many people. You know, I've been a mom for a long time. So this was in my beginning of my mom journey. So Sam was 2. And Anouk was gone to work. And Sam projectile vomited all over his race car bed. And just, it was everywhere. So by the time I got to his bedroom, there was already puke everywhere. And he was screaming for mom, mama, 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 mama. Right? So I got to the bedroom. And by the time I got there, he secondly projectile vomited again. So there was spewed everywhere. Now it was everywhere. So I walked in and I slipped on the puke. And I was down on the ground as he was puking more. So guess what I did? I puked too. Wouldn't you, if it smelled like goo everywhere in like your kid's bedroom? So I puked too. So I made him feel better because, baby boy, you're not the only one. I puked as well. So guess what I did? Yeah, this is what I did. I basically just kind of wiped down the excess and I shut the door and we went and showered and then we went and cuddled in bed. And when my ex-husband, who stayed with me for 9 more years, came home from work at 5:20, I said, honey, you have work to do. Me can't deal with it. And he was like, what? I can't do that either. And I was like, well, we have 2 choices. We're either going to burn every motherfucking thing that was in this room, but you're the one that has to get it out, or you're going to choose to, put it in the wash. So he ended up washing it. But it's like I said, dude, I'm the one that, I practically ate it. I lost all my lunch and I dealt with it all. And I was like, I'm not brave enough to clean it, right? So yeah, that was my best puke story. I'm not sure Josh wants to hear this puke story because that means he's going to come, if he's not home with you, he's going to come home from work and he's going to have to clean it up. So this might not be the best story for Josh, but it could be a good solution for you, Michelle. Shh, don't tell Josh we said that. Not in a bad way, right? Yeah, Michelle, laughing my ass off. Thankfully, no chunks. No chunks. You know what the best thing about that is? I bought salsa, I couldn't open the jar, and then my salsa has extra chunks, but I couldn't open the jar. Amy came up, so she opened the jar for me. So in puke, we want no chunks. In salsa, we want extra chunky, right? Balance. Anita says, we were just missing you, Michelle. Just talking there you are. Aw, right on, Little Wing. I completely resonate. It feels like a Sunday today, so I'm going with that. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday back to you. Let's just have a whole week of Sunday. Right? Why not? Michelle, I did send a pic to Nate and Josh. I'm so weird. Here, my dudes, I really want you guys to enjoy what I am living today. So this is what Nate has manifested for you guys today. Yeah, I hope you weren't eating. No, share the love, Michelle. Don't hide anything from your family and your dudes, right? Authenticity. Anita, I love Sunday. It's a Sunday. Witch Moon, yes, it's Sunday. Michelle, extra chunky. That way says, I woke up this morning wondering what day it was. Sunday. That's it. Michelle's, Little Wing 619 says, Michelle, seriously, they called and you came. I did. Yeah. I know, isn't that the grossest? I can still see it. It was like those blue plastic race car beds, and he had the blue, white, and red, like everything, and just yeah. A Little Wing 619. I'm not allowed to burn stuff, unfortunately. Yeah, I get it. You're taking notes, Michelle? Oh, little Trace B says, Little G, I had a dream that you and Lily showed up at my house. When you took the sunglasses off, your eyes glowed a light bright. Baby blue and Rose was 2 feet tall, wearing a white sundress. Wow. He would show up in a heartbeat. Arr. Love you. Thanks for sharing that, Trace. I'm gonna screenshot that. Yes, Michelle. Balance is everything. Puke and salsa. I get it. Anita says, by Monday, I still think it's Sunday. And every day until Thursday. Seriously. Yeah, for me, it's usually mostly Thursday inside of me, but it's not. And then, Friday. Because Friday, I'm in love by The Cure. Every day's Friday. Oh my gosh. I need to move. I need to move. and circulate just for a second. I'll be right back. You okay, girl? Yeah? Be tripping over my own shoes.
Why am I taking the racket and the...
Oh my gosh, hey Mike. Oh my gosh, dude, me been thinking about you so much. How you doing, dude? I'm just gonna catch up with the chat. My Skies 5D in the house. Thank you, dude. Man, I needed these laughs, says Michelle, and Anita says these laughs are priceless. Yeah. I've got the giggles now. Good. Good. Wow, Michelle says, Anita, if I hadn't seen your message, I'd have no idea G is live. Thanks. Oh, you didn't check your Skype yet, eh, baby girl? Me Skyped you. Me Skyped you in the morning. Thank you, Anita. Yeah, that's okay, because I love you being here with us. Yeah. Boom. You are so synced. My Skies 5D says, hey, everyone. In the chat, good to see you here, Alex. I'm stuffing my face with watermelon at the creek. Boom. Watermelon Tourmaline, 5 and 8. I don't know if 58. Is it sync for you, Mike? but that's how synced you are. You come in snarfing watermelon, and me just pulled the watermelon terminal line, I don't know, 40 minutes, half an hour ago. It's 15:44 Eastern time on the dot. Get a little bit of that watermelon sugar high, guys. Yup, me gonna implant you with watermelon sugar high. Every time you hear it, you're gonna think of the stream starting now. Don't matter.
You don't like that song.
Well, I do now. I don't care how cheesy it is. Starting now, when we hear it, we think of us. I know. Me so sorry. Me not sorry. Me gonna sync you up with, is that Harry Styles that sings that? I don't know. Me too, says Michelle. I needed you guys big time. I always do. And dude, I must have known because I literally texted you before I started and I said, I just want to be there for you when you wake up. So, Anita's saying, G just pulled the watermelon line card earlier. LOL. My Skies 5D says there's a change in the watermelon this year. It's rubbery, kind of almost jellyish. I remember them being gritty, not rubbery. Boom. Thanks for saying that, My Skies 5D. Mia's actually not very good at eating watermelon. It's very rare that I find watermelon in this time frame of life right now that I actually enjoy and will eat. So I don't enjoy it at all. It tastes like crap to me. I'd probably rather live off somebody's sweat, sip on somebody's fucking sweat, than to eat watermelon. And I'm not even joking. I would lick that sweat up in a heartbeat before I would chew watermelon. That's how gross it is to me right now. And I say that, and then once in a while we buy one and it's like, holy crap, it actually has not 100%, but you know, it's close to having the flavor and texture of what watermelon should taste like to me. My Skies 5D says, hey you guys, check the watermelons around you. There's only these ones. I can't check those. Check the watermelons around you. This one tastes good in the center and the texture feels right, but around the outside it's rubbery, sticky jellyfish. Yep. That's what the one in the fridge looks like and feels like and tastes like to me. Anita says, yep, I noticed that too, and so did my son. The watermelon and the rock melon. I never had a rock melon before. Sounds good.
Have you ever had a yellow melon?
No, not really.
Watermelon?
I don't tend to be so adventurous with fruits that I don't know.
Yeah, it tastes the same as a watermelon, a red one. Just
The one we had yesterday
yellow.
says My Skies 5D was completely rubber. And Michelle states, me too, Mike. It's been missing you big time. Yeah, watermelon sugar high. Anita says, I will too. Every time I hear that song. Yeah. Michelle says, nope. I haven't even seen the Skype. I woke up, gave Nate water in bed. He threw up, so I messaged Josh, and that's how I saw Anita's message. Same platform. Yeah. Thank you for writing it that way. Mike, I needed to see that. I need to be imprinted with the fact that we are here to help those that called us crazy, and we are here to help those in the influx coming, you know, going in and out of 3 and 4D. Mike says, I'm spending a lot of time in my 3D. There's a lot of opportunity to help people on the front line. Yup. Right now, Mike, I gotta say, I'm barely surviving being in the 3-4. Meaning my life is at like 0 point. We are at such an impasse with abundance that today I tried to find a way to manifest and everything was not working, and I was just kind of told to simmer down, show up for us all, and like, I don't know, tomorrow's another day, right? So if I had an aha moment, was it my mind, my ego that had the aha moment? Because my soul and my heart won't let me, like, everything's glitching for me to move full speed ahead with the idea that came through. So I'm guided to that, you know, for the last 2.5 years, show up on the platform and you will be found. That's what my inner guidance has been solid for years, no matter how it makes no sense. And, you know, so I don't know anymore. I'm just just winging it. Oh, Little Wing 6 was 9 says bananas are thick-skinned over here. I love you too, Willow Pillow. Have a beautiful day. Trace B says watermelon sugar high. Yeah, baby. Michelle says, thank you, Michelle. I'm really feeling my own discomfort and all of my friends. Like, I think everyone I know right now is living a personal nightmare, and I'm not kidding. Thank you, Michelle. I as well. And those people who everything is sustained, not living a personal nightmare, are not listening or even having compassion or empathy for those that are. So the difference of people in personal nightmares who are like choking in their reality, poverty in ways that people can't even imagine, are giving, are compassionate, are showing up to either encourage, to either show themselves of their gifts, and then on a completely other boom rotation, got people that are saying everything's fine, they're flowing in everything that they need, and they have zero like compassion or even willingness to want to listen to anybody saying that they're going through a nightmare. So what does that mean? When the pole shifts, and that these other people start to live their personal nightmare, they're going to come to the crazy ones who weren't listened to, who were like fucking bashed and told like, you know, blah, 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 you're making this shit up, this, blah, 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 all that shit. So all of a sudden, we're going to have a flip of this reality turning into personal nightmares. And then the ones who were like shit on for a long time, not listened to, we're the ones that are going to support the ones that didn't even support us. And that keeps coming up over and over and over and over and over every day for me. We are here to help those who called us crazy. I see it every day. It comes up inside of me every single day. And I want to put out there that I have zero anger inside of me. I've manifested my platform, and I've kept all my videos and all my live streams up. Anyone who thinks I'm in anger or anything like that, that's a projection from how they feel, because that's why I keep showing up, right? I'm kind of watching my ass of showing up, showing myself every day. There's a lot of things that I've been going through in the last months, but none of my videos, none of my frequency, nothing of me is angry, right? When I am angry, I say it. I'm not afraid. So what I've realized in the last months is that some people just don't have the vocabulary for all the different types of emotions that they are. So they assume somebody's angry if somebody tells the truth or somebody says anything in their highest sovereignty. And that's just like, but I could write essays and poems like day and night about the emotions that I have, but then I get told that I'm angry. It's like, what the fuck, right? So back away, and that's it. But I'm putting that out there because it's really important. And thanks for sharing that, Michelle, because one of the things Corey specifically said in his vid yesterday, I'm going to share it again, is that, you know, we were naive. We were told this was going to be easier. We were told that if we were authentic, we would be safe and, you know, everything would flow. And that's not the truth, because we have our own personal stuff and all that, just all of it. So, you know, some of us are at an impasse so much that, you know, we don't know how we're going to fucking survive financially because we have zero. And our guidance keeps us not doing things that are logical to go get money, because we're supposed to stay in the state that we're in of what we're meant to do, not what would be logical to do. So from a 3D perspective, if you're choking and you don't have money, you just fucking go get the first job you can and you work. But that is not allowed from where we're at right now. We're meant to be in like our track of what's meant to be. So having full faith of, you know, we don't know what's ahead, but we have faith that we didn't do all this for no reason. No pain was in vain. And that, you know, And really, Rich Moon, you're right, yeah. And that's the thing is, for us that are of this frequency, this energy, that we've lived these things, all it takes is for one of us to have a sustained, consistent inflow where it's so shared. So that's, I believe, sometimes one of the reasons that we're all staying kind of equal, because we would take everybody out of that state, and that's not where we're at yet. So, you know, is it going to be that? I don't know. But everything points towards the fact that we are in such a flow of energies that even the people who have words for it don't even have words for it right now. The last 24 hours is just like boom, again, right? My sky's 5D, that is so normal. I also feel like I'm dizzy, like I'm not sure of my steps sometimes. I have a bobble. Yeah. And feel safe in that, because we're seeing all, right? Those who see the truth in plain sight, we're in between 2 worlds, 3 worlds, all sorts of just stuff at all times. So it's normal to be wobbly. It really is. For myself, if I'm not in fear, I'm walking on water is the feeling that I have. I'm floating. You know, like it's not the same anymore. Yeah, my sky's 5D. I mean, it's kind of the same old stuff we've been going through, but it's intense, or I mean very pronounced. Yeah. Anita says, memory is just whoosh, deleted instantly sometimes in conversations. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for saying that, my sky's 5D. I'm a people observer, and I'm observing it in all types of different people. I as well, exactly. So when I go to the coffee shop and I ask my little simple questions and I give my little energy, and I'm very aware of, let's just say if I haven't seen somebody for a certain amount of time, I'm very aware that person has taken time off. So some people are stepping into new realities, taking care of themselves differently, quitting jobs, not, allowing themselves time off if they're not quite sure, like, I'm not supposed to quit. I don't know if I'm supposed to quit, but I'm going to take the time off to make sure I'm safe, to make sure my coworkers are safe. Because at this point, if you don't enjoy your job, and if you're not at the right place, and if you're still keeping your job and going to work, guess what? You could be putting somebody else's life at risk depending on the job that you have. Right? It's not about you sometimes. So sometimes some people's like biggest pivot of exiting them from their reality is not them having an accident, but them being there at work and then not doing the things that they need to do because their focused attention can't be there. So it's like bringing more wounds, right? Bringing more shame. So if somebody's already in shame, not loving themselves enough, not ready to make a move, not doing anything different, and then you go to work and then a coworker gets hurt because you dropped the ball somehow, that's why we get guided, why all the signs are there to take care of self first, right? Some people don't care. I'll go to work, I'll hurt myself, and I'll just keep on working anyways. But guess what? If you're responsible for somebody else's fucking pain, it's going to pivot you into another reality really fucking fast. And, I hate saying these things out loud because it's scary, but it's the truth. Some people won't take care of their own gosh darn self. No matter what happens to them, they'll just keep pushing on. And it's only when they're responsible for somebody else's pain, trauma, or drama, right? So calling in and saying, I can't come in for work today, or I can't come in for work for 5 days. I don't care what y'all do, and you're going to figure it out. People will figure it out. But if you didn't make that call and somebody, something happens, you can't change that after. You can't, right? It's happened. So think before you act, and know thyself. To thine own self be true, because by being true to yourself, you protect everybody around you. Not true to yourself, a lot of other people can get hurt. And an example of that is if I'm authentic in myself, and when I speak, I assume responsibility for it. I don't anonymously hurt people, right? If somebody was not taking care of their child properly and they were not ready to listen to me, I would call Children's Aid, say, this is my name, and you guys need to figure this out because this person is not listening to me. Could never do it anonymously and pretend that, you know, it wasn't me. These types of things. If somebody really thought that Lily Rose was not being treated properly in her home, why would they hide, right? So, but that ripple effect of that anonymity is going to come back, right? You can't just decide to do something and change people's timelines, alter and or, you know, serve your soul contract where it's going to come back. So anonymity may be funny and may be really great as an opportunity when you do it, choose it for yourself. But when it comes back to haunt you in the fucking background, whoa, right? Those are little examples. It's really hard that I have no timelines, no real reality, no, like that we're so isolated, Lily Rose and I. But the purity of being isolated instead of manifesting timelines that cause drama and pain, we're not doing that. So, you know, as hard as it is to be isolated, we don't manifest negative timelines for other people by going to pick at their timelines and being in timelines that are not of us. Hi, Slightly Slanted Sleuth. Steve, how's it going? Yes, creation has the wheel, G. Yeah, that way. Yeah, that way Gary is a sink. My Skies 5D says, yeah, I talked to these people that I observe and they're not noticing it as well. They assured me I'm not the only one. Except I've had 3 tremor shake swarms experience and nobody else can actually verify it except the next day the earthquakes occurred and 2.5 hour away pre-warning. Yes, I'm very in tune with certain seismic activities as well. So, yeah, I get it. I get a taste in my mouth and I get certain just feelings and, you know, then Paul Butler's the one that I go check to. In his transmissions, he says them all the sweet spots that got hit so I can go and understand really fast, right? So for myself, 2 of my biggest activation points that affect my body is Alaska and Quebec. And, you know, if you go and check what the seismic activity has been in the last months, Alaska and Quebec are actually getting a lot, right? Yeah, Anita, I don't see you as getting angry. I just see you as expressing truth. That's my perception and I appreciate it. Yeah. Michelle knows as well the day that I got the call from Children's Aid. Michelle is the one person I chose to confide in about how it felt and stuff. And at one point she said, I'm so mad. And I was like, no. Or yes, be mad, allow yourself, but don't let it last. Because I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not even really shocked because if people don't control you the way they want or if you don't give them what they want, there's going to be some sort of backlash right now. That's where people are at. So I was more sad, right? More sad. Somebody out there could have chosen to like be in our reality, be our friend, support us, hang out with us, but instead did an anonymous call. So really, like, if you fucking cared, you would have at least made sure. We haven't seen anybody in so many months for real that like, nobody knows what we're really doing. And I'm on here every day saying that we're struggling to find a timeline that's our actual life, right? So that we're always kind of in the in-between and a void. So it's not like that's the truth. And when I spoke to the worker that came to our house, like she said, with what I told her, just a little bit of the stuff we've been going through in the last 2 years, it's like she said, it's a wonder that you're hanging on at all. I don't even know how you do it to even like try to even believe when everything, just as accumulates so much. Like, how do you just keep having faith, right? How does Lily Rose be so herself and be so just like, wow, stranger comes in her house that's going to evaluate her, and they were like, boom, and the connection was there. Her authenticity, who she is, can't be denied, right? And the only time she shrinks up is if she's being judged. She feels that. That's it. course she'll shrink up. I shrink up too. Like, shit, I sit down and shut the fuck up when everybody around me doesn't fucking want to hear a word I'm saying, or doesn't respect how I speak, or doesn't want to listen. I just shut up too. Yeah, Auntie M. Trace B says some people can't see. Like Skies 5G says, this is golden. I work with my Viber tone like this. A lot of people can't see it. My Skies 5D, wait a minute. I'm lagging. I'm way back at the beginning where she's doing the singing bowls. Weird. Let me get back on the real world here. Hang on, I'm getting in the fast lane. Yeah, my Skies 5D. Silence is where I find God. I as well. So living in a reality where I'm in a city and the sudden noises, I've talked to like 2 or 3 locals, and it's, you know, this isn't in my head that there's more incidents in our area. Not at all. People who've lived in Calendar Bay their whole life and didn't even care if they locked their door of their car or their house are walking into their house, making sure their car is locked, and then locking their door before they go into their house to make sure nothing happens to them. So this isn't me all of a sudden like, oh, reality around me is like chaotic. Like, fuck. Somebody who's lived in the same house for like 15 years, never really bothered to lock her door, is locking her door while she's in the house to make sure nothing happens. Because we have so many incidents. And what are incidents? Like incidents around here have like a lot of gunfire and a lot of violence. We have excess amount of suicides and the domestic abuse and the people just popping off. Somebody angry because they're not getting what they want, reacting and just hurting another is happening in ways we just never seen before here. So where you say I find my silence, you know, that's where I find God. I have not had 48 hours sustained without having something, you know, like boom, 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 or just like come up that scares me. And, you know, mastery is awesome. I thought I was unfuckable with like a long time ago with my fight or flight, but I'm not when it comes to certain things, right? Just not right now. Yeah, I need tummy too. Little Wing 6 was 9. There are wallabies in my town for some reason right now, and red squirrels are back. Exercising my right to roam that way and loving being back in nature. Right on. You're back, present? My Skies 5D. I'm sharing this with a lot of people in these homeless camps and on the street all day long. I'm sharing and having dynamic conversations and breakthrough stuff. Thank you, sweetie, for talking about it. It's beautiful that you know, that you're accepted and that it's working for you. That's awesome. Michelle says, I just spent 4 days at the biggest mall in North America. I observed a lot. Yeah. Wow, Witch Moon. Neil just came home early and he's already asleep. He's so tired. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, we get it. And that's the thing. The reflection of the masculine doing and just doing and doing is they're so exhausted. So exhausted. Me glad if he can sleep, Angie. That's beautiful. My Skies 5D says, yep, I'm a floater. And my friend says he's more of like a figure skater, gliding. That makes sense. Like a drunk figure skater, clarification. Love it. Yeah. Yeah. Witchman says the truck he's using has no air and window and it's raining. Yeah. I hope he gets good rest and feels good. Thanks for sharing, Angie. My Skies 5D. So I went to one of these camps where I have some friends, and just before I got there, this girl I know got shot with a 9mm through her arm. So it was really cool that I was able to be there after the fact. That girl just had her gallbladder rupture 3 weeks ago and is in the hospital for surgery. She's tough. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah. That's the thing, and that's what Michelle was saying earlier. So many people are in personal nightmares. Imagine surgery and then shot in the arm, right? Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. Hi, Joe Awesome One. Thanks for sharing. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you. I've been thinking about you so much. Thanks for sharing. Thanks, Joel. Love you. Yeah, I'm doing good, Steve. Sweet dreams, little wing. Thank you for saying that, Trace B. I have been really still lately, taking it in slow. Yeah. A lot of us are being asked that, eh? Yeah, little wing. Hold the fort, friends. I need a rest. Wish you the most beautiful, light-filled rest ever, sweetie. Thanks for being with us today. Really grateful for you. Yeah? Which Moon says, I'm going to listen to myself, enjoy Neil in a little siesta. I love you all. Yeah, I'm going to be done soon. My battery's at 5%. Boom, Anita. I've been feeling like my whole body is vibrating inside, and I feel pumped on coffee, but I haven't had any. Yes. Yes. I as well. And really, there's like the vibration of fear when it comes in, and then there's the vibration of just like, boom, push all that away and just complete, like, what? Nothing, full faith. So faith or fear, two different shaky type of feelings. Two different. They're so different. Aw, my sky sight 5D. It's so cool. I can see the fish right here in the creek with us. You do get excited sometimes? Good, Trace. Good. I get a lot of just happy and just that complete knowing that everything's going, all is on track. Right? I have no idea what STFU, oh my god, means, Steve. I'm not really good with abbreviations. Okay, so my Skies 5D says, okay, so check it out. I met another guy. He was in the process of doing something and meeting someone, and he started to have a tremor. He doesn't think it was from the ground. He said that the thing he was doing and the person he was talking to was so important that God shook him. Yep, that happens to me a lot. For myself, I'll tell Lily Rose, like, all of a sudden I want to go grab a coffee, and then I'll be guided somewhere, completely guided. Like, my whole body is being guided, like, shaken to its core to go a specific way, even if I never go that way, and it will be for whatever inner action that happens when I get to where I'm meant to be. And I know that I'm done because the way that it feels in my body, once I've, had the interaction that I need to have, everything changes. And because I clicked the soul contract in place, I did what I was guided to do, what I had said I would since the beginning of time or since whenever. There comes a feeling of just satisfaction, done. And then the syncs come. So my body will guide me somewhere. I will do what I need to do, say what I need to say, save the life, depending on what it is, because it can be so different. And then once I've done, inside says it's done, and then beautiful syncs come. It could be like animals, it could be songs, it could be like getting coffee paid for, but then beauty comes to me. So when mission accomplished of following inner guidance, beauty comes to me somehow. Hey, Shannon222. How's it going? I wore my Arizona shirt. Was thinking about you yesterday. Yeah, I'm missing Joe too. Glad, nice to see you, mate. Yeah, Michelle says, Nate threw up twice in the car, once in the hotel, and today all over my bed. Luckily, he's not been eating, so it was just water mostly. Yeah, we're all sending love and light to Nate's little tummy. Anita, does anyone else get jolted, like your body gets pulled on real quick? Yes, I call them jolts as well. For you, it's usually when something is playing on TV. For me, it's when I go to bed, when I'm lying down, and when I'm in the in-between state, and then I'll get specific jolts, and they will hit at different parts of my bodies, different, just randomly, and, yep. I don't watch TV. I haven't tried to watch a movie, so it's, I don't, you know what I mean? None of that. But it comes at night. You can hear the crowsy, Michelle. Oh, SFTU. Styles from the Underground. Boom. We just mentioned Harry Styles. The song Watermelon Sugar High was going to be a sync. So if you guys hear that song, I'm so sorry. You're going to think of us. Just the way you wrote Styles. Anita, movies mainly, sometimes random. And if you think about it, does it happen when something in the movie happens that is either a synchronicity or like a message for you, Anita? Right? Because I know that when I did watch movies, which I really haven't, it's just been years for real. So my eyes, I don't get jolts, but my eyes will flicker. Do that when something is meant to be for me, like when I really need to make sure that like that my eyes flicker so that I really, you know, so I don't know if you guys remember, but I've talked about it before. It took me 9 months to watch The Matrix, from February 2018 to what's it called, November 2018. 9 fucking months. And I was only allowed to watch it in increments, and everything would stall if I tried to go farther. But when I watched it, I would have my when certain informations came through that were for me. So specifically like the Oracle scene or the Lady in Red scene, like specific scenes is where exactly like where I was allowed to watch to, and then no matter what I tried to do, the tech wouldn't work. And I had the eye flicker to tell me, like, this is what you need. And then months later, guided to rewatch. And then all of a sudden it works for another couple, you know, scenes or excerpts. But 9 months to watch The Matrix. Yeah. And when I got to the end, I still haven't watched 2 and 3. I don't really give a shit. When I got to the end, and that's the thing. It doesn't matter what Neo knew. And it doesn't matter all the stuff that came pouring through. It's only when Trinity said, I love you, that boom, full awareness came in. Remember that. It's important. We are not meant to be alone here. Michelle, thank you, G, and everyone. Yeah. Really, Michelle, I'm beginning to talk to Josh about quitting his job. This is not a life, seriously. Yeah. Yeah. That's beautiful, Michelle. We'll figure it out. It's gonna happen. You guys will both be, yeah. You're so fucking brave. Exactly. There is nothing. You are replaceable at work. You are not replaceable in your home. Even if you guys even if he took a leave of absence, depending on what his job is, a year leave of absence, we're gonna fucking figure our shit out, balance stuff out, and you never know. Keep the option open or just fucking quit. But quitting a job tomorrow, you know, whenever. Sometimes it just can't even be planned. You just gotta know when you know. Why? Because if you have another timeline, it can only come into fruition when you do a leap of faith. You gotta do the leap of faith This is not 3D where you are going to, make everything all perfect. Some people have that, good for you. But most of us, you're supposed to leap and then know that you will be provided for. And that no matter how hard it gets, like, it doesn't really matter that, my rent is late and sometimes the food isn't, the fridge isn't as full, and we get by all the time. And we're doing what's best for me and Lily at all times, safe in different ways, right? So as beautiful it might be, if I had another job and everything was fine and comfy cozy, I could have put her with a caregiver that would do the stuff to put the exact damage in her that she doesn't have, right? As much as we've lived certain traumas in the last months and years, we're together for it. She doesn't get, taken care of by somebody who's implanting her with different things. So our togetherness is something that, a lot of mothers and children, like, what I mean, Anita and Michelle, you as well. You guys both have those timelines of taking care of your children, right? We were not meant to just give our children away to everybody else to take care of and to go to work and provide. We're meant to be families, trinities, depending on how many children more, but a mother, father, and children. That's it. And that's it. That's it. Once we show this and actually embody it, is how we can ripple effect for a collective as well, right? The collective, other people need examples of people who are brave enough to live their way. So, it's like this, like with my anonymous call to Children's Aid, to have somebody come and look into our house. Okay, like I said, come now. Don't give me 24 hours to clean. Come look at what it looks like right now. And she's like, I can't. I'm busy today. I'll be there tomorrow morning. But I did what I usually do, and that's it. I didn't do more for her. This is our home. You want to come analyze it? Go ahead. But that's the thing. We are allowed to live our way. We are, everything that we need, we have. And just because other people don't like how we live, it doesn't mean that we're not allowed. Because, like, what the fuck? It's a free will planet. I'm in a country, in a province, that every single thing I do with Lily, I'm allowed to unschool her, right? So I speak of this openly, and I've shared stuff. Why? Because there are other families that do, or that don't even know about unschooling, and that will begin to, or, all of those things. The ripple effect of my story, I don't know exactly how it helps others, but you can be sure if we're talking about it, allowing it out, it's there for someone. That's it. Michelle says, shut the fuck up. It's like saying get out of here when you can't believe something. Duh. Yeah, now I see it. Ouch, I forgot, Michelle. Thank you. It's hot in Alabama. No kidding, baby. You get it, Anita? You have the eye thing too? Yeah. Michelle says, it's kind of like how I can't even believe how hard this life is for all of us. Yep. Yeah, we got this. I don't know either how I do it, Michelle. Yes, Michelle, life is too short to live this way, honey. Yeah. Love you guys. Thank you. Hi, David Castle. Greetings and favor back to you. Gotta go, Shadow. Yeah. Yeah, Michelle says, Anita, exactly. It's a challenge when he's off work with us. Like these past 8 days, I honestly don't know, okay, how other parents do it either. Yeah. Okay, I'm at 1%. I'm gonna stop right now before the stream gets cut. And I love you guys. Thank you. I've been on for 3 hours, 11 minutes. I gotta get some food. Gotta get some Lily Lovins. Thank you, everyone, so much. I'm not good with the exit speech. I've been yapping for 3 hours and 11 minutes. So yeah, Miigwech, I love you guys.